Salve, salve, rapaziadinha. Quem tá on the lines aí? Deixa eu arrumar aqui, peraí. Vamos ver. Tudo certo, deixa eu pôr o fone.
Guedes disse ai cara amassada.
E aí? E aí, cara amassado? E aí, Vini? De boa? O que o Lucas mandou ali? O Lucas mandou a Lanzoca. E aí, Lucas? Deixa eu abrir a Twitch aqui no celular pra eu monitorar. A Twitch. E aí, tô meio amarelo, meio laranja. O Ross 00312 underline se inscreveu. Valeu aí, Ross. Você se inscreveu esses dias. O cara me deu um follow, me deu follow. Follow um follow. Mesura. O segundo monitor tá piscando como sempre, né? Aquele padrão, aquele jeitão. E aí, galerinha? Só de boa? Boa nas lagoas? Tem uma galera aqui, hein? A Twitch não tá contabilizando essa galera toda aqui, hein? E aí, rapaziadinha? Suavidade total? E aí, Vini? Quais as novidades? Vini tá tendo live sábado, hein, Vini? Brinca. Brinca, meu irmãozinho, brinca. Deixa a TV um pouco mais pra trás.
Gabi Zafer disse e aí rapaziadinha.
E aí, rapaziadinha? E aí, amor? Só acompanhando aí na televisão. Tomar um gole d'água aqui pra ficar hidratado. E aí, vamos assistir um skatinho? Campeonato de skatinho. Deixa eu mudar a tela aqui, ó. A tela que eu escolhi pra hoje é essa daqui, ó. A tela de cinema, hein? O Bini conhece a tela de filme. Olha lá como a gente vem. Brabíssimo. Só que, rapaziada, aqui, pelo que eu tô vendo, não tem HD nem Full HD. A gente vai ter que ir em 360. Putz, tô mais amarelo. Eu tinha arrumado essa imagem. Por que eu tô amarelo? Deixa eu ver se eu aumentar o brilho eu fico menos amarelo. Nossa, eu fico mais amarelo. Deixei assim, ó. Assim não fica tão amarelo. Segundo monitor piscando, como sempre. E aí, bora? Estão prontos? Estão prontos, crianças?
Gabi Zafer disse tá quase um Minion.
Quase um Minion, eu sou quase um Simpson. Vou dar play. Vou dar play de... Olha o Nigel. Pior pra vocês que estão vendo em telinha pequena, tá boa a imagem. Pra mim que tá horrível que tá em tela grande. Olha o Nigel. Nigel é monstro.
Welcome, everyone. It is the 2021 SLS Championship Tour, Salt Lake City, presented by Visible. That's right, you heard it, folks. We are here in Salt Lake City, Utah, and the fans are stoked to witness some of the most amazing skateboarding in the world. What's up, everybody? I'm Andrew Cannon, joined by Jeff Rowley. Jeff, It's actually literally starting to heat up out here. Tell us what you think. How's the weather? How's that course?
Oh, beautiful day. Very warm day today. And what a skate park. I mean, big thanks to Utah Sports Commission for making this happen. We've got a great skate park we're going to leave for the community. Got a load of new faces at Street League here. We've got Felipe Mota, David Reyes, who just put an incredible video part, online. And then, I want to see Nyjah skate. I want to see Nyjah Houston skate this course. I feel like he's just gonna have that energy and that fire right now. I feel that. I'm bringing it. I'm saying Nyjah's bringing it.
First off, I like your fire. Second off, I totally agree with you. But I'm going to throw this out there because I'm really excited. We've got Paul Rodriguez back in competition here at SLS, and I'm super excited. I've been watching the clips online. He looks like he's on fire. Now, before we kick things off, because we've got some amazing heats of skating for the prelims, let's take it down to the third member of our team. We've got Mr. Chris Roberts.
Hey, thank you guys so much. We are down here. And I get to be in the pit, so to speak. I've got all the skaters here, great camaraderie. I mean, they're absolutely killing the park right now. I can't even keep track of the blunt slides and the kick flips and the tray flips and all the flips, you know what I mean? So Alex Midler right here. I mean, it's such a great crew, you know. Thank you guys, appreciate that.
Mais capote. Trancado.
Thanks for that, Chris. Yep, that's right, all the flips, all the tricks. Now, we've seen the course. Let's talk about how it's going to go down. This is the basics presented by Tech Deck. It's going to be the line section. 1 45-second line attempt. Then we're going to move into our single tricks. We've got 4 single trick attempts, and it is all about your top 3 scores overall. The top 8 skaters are going to be advancing to the finals tomorrow. That is what's on the line, and this is our first official stop of the 2021 SLS Championship Tour, so we are looking to get tour points. But before we get down to business, we got to meet our skaters. Here we got David Reyes.
David just put out an incredible video part online right now. You can check out 31 years old from Denver, Colorado. Absolute ripper.
E ó a propaganda chegando. Olha como ela vem.
Um desses objetos é seu.
Queria ver esse filme.
Eu queria saber do que você tá falando. Isso
me parece legal.
É seu! É seu!
Qual é o nome desse filme? Infinity.
E aí, velho amigo?
Infinito.
Essa não é.
Tá, foda-se.
We got Sean Hale. Wild man. He's got some crazy tricks.
Vermelho.
We saw him at the Open Qualifier.
Olha lá, Vini, tem olho puxado igual eu.
His skating was so unique.
You never know what Sean Hale's
going to do. They had to throw him
the
wild card.
And then we got Alec Majerus. Alec is 26 years old from Rochester, Minnesota. Incredible skateboarder, well-rounded, gnarly rail skater.
Trent Mcclung, super technical, amazing style. 28 years old from Huntington Beach, California. I'm excited to see what he brings to this course. This one's going to be good for him. We got Lucas Rabello. Lucas, one of the 3 new SLS pros that qualified in this year. We're so stoked to see what he has. Super unique bag of tricks.
Da hora.
Lucas is one of those guys who could really give Nyjah a run for his money if he gets his rail trick style.
Da hora, da hora.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yet again, we are in Salt Lake City. And we are here for our first official stop of the 2021 SLS Championship Tour. We're going to kick it off with David Reyes. It's going to be 45-second line. The format is different than you've seen it before. It's only 1 45-second line and then 4 single trick attempts.
Os caras eles têm que fazer uma sequência de manobras para contar uma pontuação. Aí são várias baterias. Essa bateria tem esses caras aí. Tem 4 americanos e brasileiro.
I could tell the direction of his body placement that he was going to go for the frontside nose blunt and the backside nose blunt. There's a nice frontside crooked grind.
Esse tem 40 e tantos segundos para
15 seconds. Probably going to get one last trick in there. As a frontside kickflip just gets away from him.
Já rodou.
Couple more seconds. Decent start for David. You know, making most of the tricks. Lost a couple of tricks there.
Yeah, that last bit at the end is definitely going to be tough on the score.
Ah, tá.
The judges, I mean, you know, this is qualifying to the finals. This is the best skateboarding in the world. You are probably not making it in if you don't stay on your board.
Oh, absolutely. You need to bring everything you got.
Foi quantos pontos ele fez?
Scores in
4.5.
4.5.
A pontuação é de 0 a 10.
Next skater in, Sean Hale.
Cabelão vermelho.
Sean got that wild card. He's officially on course.
Nice feeble transfer, tray flip.
Errou.
Wheel bite a little bit
360.
coming into the tray. He's going to have to pick it up if he wants to make that up. You never know what Sean is going to do. You just have no idea. He's one of those guys who could just, you just don't know what trick he's going to select. His cab back
Já
lip.
entrou desanimadão já.
Yeah, he's got a
Que
very
tem a
unique
cara, hein,
bag.
de coitado
He does,
xerife.
truly does.
Xerife nas
Policial
Olimpíadas.
disfarçado, bonita.
Que isso, Vini? Policial disfarçado, bonita.
Oh, nice.
That was-
180
Eita.
fakey 5-0. That was gnarly.
O cara tropeçou no matinho, velho. Tropeçou no
That's
matinho.
time for Sean Hale.
O cara deu tropeção no matinho.
Ran out of a little space when he rolled away from there, straight into the planter.
That back 180 fake
Cara,
5
levou
was
rolo,
amazing.
hein?
Though. Super well done.
Os cabelos dourados.
Next in we have a short 1.3 from Sean Hale. Excellent.
1.3. Pô, velho, aquele
Alec
tão bom ali
Majerus
merecia mais
coming in
ponto.
next.
Já varou.
What can the fans expect
Watching.
from Alec?
Well, when he touches the rails, he's probably going to do a combination of the tech and the gnar. He is that, right? Like he has that power when he skates. So I think Alec can skate every obstacle, but he does excel on the rails.
Alright.
Like
Whoa.
tricks like that. I mean, look at that. He treated like it was nothing.
Os
Kick flip,
comentaristas
crooked
meio desanimados, parece.
This is a heater line right there.
Nice
Olha lá,
360
3
kick
meia
flip.
flip.
Going for the kickflip back lip or kickflip back tail.
10
Doesn't quite get the
seconds.
speed.
I hope he can get another one in.
He's going to have to hustle this one
Vai dar
to make it
tempo não, hein?
count. Oh,
Caraca.
that was sick.
I think the
Hey,
judges
mandou,
will
hein?
probably give that to him. That was a
Será que
very
pegou?
cool line right there.
To end it off with such
Achei
a
que tinha
unique
dado
trick
tempo.
too is cool.
Walk us through this trick.
Oh man, just to get your board over the rail with the short rail like that,
Ele
and
girou
whip and
pro lado e
rotate and then
pro
go
outro.
back fakie, and then to follow it up with that trick. That just shows Alex got, you know, a little bit of everything. That
verdade.
final trick showing the diversity, nose bonk.
Yeah, that cool crook pop over at the end was awesome.
5.2.
All right, 5.2. Alec at the top. Now we got Trent Mcclung.
Clã.
I think this is going to be a great course for him. He's super, super technical. Amazing flick like you just saw. But it's got a little bit lower rails, hubbas, and stuff like that.
There's a lot of obstacles in a smaller space, and
Okay.
Trent's good with that. Like, he has fast feet, very technical skateboarder.
Aí, ó, rapaziadinho que tá assistindo, isso
20
aí
odd
são as
seconds here.
preliminares. A final tá...
I'd like to see
Isso aí
him end with
não
like
é
a
ao vivo, né?
heavier trick
Passou
though,
ontem.
really to finish off this line.
A final tá
Nice nollie
acontecendo
board slide
agora.
fakie. Got
É pra
10
assistir a final
seconds.
amanhã.
Boom!
Oh, that was nice.
Caraca.
Kicks a frontside nose grind down the hubba. That is time.
No feminino, a
Not
Raíssa
a bad
ganhou.
run at all. He had the balanced kickflip backside 5-0.
There's that
Mas
visible
tão
replay,
fácil, né?
frontside blunt slide.
Aparece
Really
nisso.
executed.
Olha o molejinho no joelho.
Excellent line by Trent, showing the diversity, mixture of tricks, covering the whole course too.
5.9. Highest score so far. I like it. It's heating up.
Ó,
Great
agora o
line.
brasileiro, hein?
He's got some of
Brasileiro.
the best flick on a kickflip. It's unbelievable. All right, Lucas Rabello in next. He qualified in. He is
Lucas.
officially part of the tour this year. You were saying he has the potential to give Nyjah a run for his money.
Yeah, he has incredible rail tricks. Really picks all the most awkward ones, the difficult body postures, and then ripping it all back the opposite way. Like that.
How is it that two people have done that ridiculous trick right there?
Ele usou a mesma manobra do outro cara.
Setting up for the big section. Nice frontside 270 lip, just didn't quite get a little bit flappy going into the trick there. It's a trick he usually makes every single go. Nice backside lip slide.
Ficou a velô.
Nose grind, transfer up. 5 seconds is going to be the last trick. There it is, backside 370.
Nossa, caiu.
That was the makings of a really good run, but unfortunately those two bobbles are going to be tough.
Yeah, just lost the rhythm there a little bit along the
Eita, de boa
way.
aí pra vocês? Tô conseguindo ver? De boa, na moralzinha?
Resumindo, essa live era pra estar acontecendo ontem sudoeste, que o Léo pensou que ontem era quinta e sexta. Burrinho, burinho, kkkkkk.
Shows he can really skate everything.
Exatamente, Vini.
Especially for such a technical skater.
Exatamente isso. Putz, o cara fez 3.4. Que merda. Então, Vini, achei que ontem era quinta-feira, velho.
Comprar uma viagem é maravilhoso e pagar com desconto.
Assistir uma propaganda é melhor ainda. Já sei o que eu faço, ó. Eu vou abaixar aqui e aumentar aqui. Eu escuto o que vocês vão mandar pra mim. Policial disfarçado.
Ninguetes disse Léo se perde no tempo, o filme.
É, Vini. Ontem eu tava perdidaço, velho. Pior que foi vacilo mesmo, velho. Sei lá o que aconteceu. Sei lá o que aconteceu. Deixa eu pegar. É que tá na minha outra conta. Tá na outra conta. Eu tô usando ela pra dar visualização no YouTube. Aqui eu não tô logado.
And this is a Skater XL course preview. Let's check it out.
I like these bumped rails. They didn't make them too small. A lot of the rails are really small here, so.
I like that you can do a lot of, like, it's pretty long and also not too high, so you can do like a lot of tech tricks on it.
All the rails are mellow, so it's not like you're not fighting landing the trick, and like, because it's so steep, you're just kind of.
You just gotta stay on.
Stay on it.
Stay on that rail.
These hovers are really nice. Good size.
Entendeu, amor?
Yeah, they're not too high. Yeah, the bump to bar is also like the perfect size for like crazy flip tricks in, I guess, and out.
Yeah, last but not least, you got the classic big section.
Vocês querem que eu fique pulando essas partes assim e vou direto pro torneio? Pula essas propagandas do... Eles estão apresentando a pista agora.
So that was a wrap on a Skater XL course preview.
And I gotta get back to practice, so we'll see you guys later.
Peace.
In the contest.
All right, the line section is in the books for heat number 1 right now.
Eu não
Trent
ligo.
Mcclung has the highest score with a 5.9 as we head into our
Pra mim tanto
single trick
faz.
attempts. We are gonna go 4 single tricks each skater. It's all about your top 3 scores, and the top 8 are going to the finals. David Reyes on course.
Oh! 360 kickflip nose blunt slide.
Wow.
Ué, eles já vão pra manobra já?
That he just did at the end of his video part online on a humongous hubba. But to pull that out just
Caramba, eles já foram pra best trick.
Locked and loaded.
That was wild.
That is something special.
Que merda. Ah, eles só tiveram uma volta só.
I feel like we might be seeing a very high score. 8.5 right there.
Caramba, eles não vão ter outra chance. Eles fizeram aquela linha lá, é a pontuação daquela linha mais essa daí, que é a melhor manobra.
Sean Hale.
Nossa.
That was gonna be awesome.
Entenderam a pontuação aí? É a pontuação da volta que eles deram e mais agora, a melhor manobra que eles fizeram.
Oh, going for the kickflip nose grind. Got over the rail a little too high before he dipped down, I think. Alex got an explosive kickflip. Next up we have Trent.
Ninguetes disse faz vídeo de eu tentando fazer as manobras desse torneio.
Faz vídeo tentando fazer as manobras. Tá. Ô Vini, se eu andasse desse jeito, eu tava fazendo um vídeo de... totalmente voltado pro skate.
Let's see if he plays the game though. The tactics.
Whoa! That was going to be awesome. Ah, pega a pronunciation. A pronunciation. Olha lá o brasileiro. Mas esse cara erra um timezinho ali de cair no corrimão, o cara se arrebenta no chão.
Get the board over the rail. We're going to see a visible replay right here. Going in fakie, rips it over the rail into switch blunt or fakie, whichever you'd like to call that, depending on.
But that foot came off the board and then he was all heel. Ooh, that was control though. That is amazing. 8.5. Oh, look at that. We got two 8.5s on the leaderboard right now. All right, back to the top. Man, this goes quick. We got David Reyes, attempt number 2.
Oh, David going for the inward heel flip. Do you think that was the board slide or no slide? Take your guess.
I think it was board slide.
Eu imitei o cara que falou no vídeo ali. Eu sei, amor.
Right there.
Ah, tá.
Right, Sean Hale.
Ele falou, oh, isso ia ser incrível. Nossa! Eu quero muito que esse cara acerte essa manobra. Ele tem mais 2 chances.
The judges say we wanted 100. So that's going to be a no. Alec Majerus coming in next.
Majerus.
And there it is, tries to stomp it.
Dang.
Kickflip, no, it's a longer rail than it looks. It's low to get into and high towards the end. The skaters watching will know what that's like when you're kickflipping at that.
All right, coming in switch, Trent Mcclung. Ooh, that was beautiful.
Ooh.
Switch big spin, tail slide.
Desculpa, fluente.
That looked so good.
You don't see that trick very often. I think the judges are going to like that one and give it a higher score than you might think.
Caraca.
Very well executed.
Mandou com style.
That's one of the things that's so great about his style. Everything he does, he just pops, it catches, it's like levitates right up to his feet.
Levitates.
Excellent ball control.
7 even right there.
É, não ganhou muito ponto, não.
Second place.
Não impressionou muito, não.
Man, that was a hard trick.
That was a hard trick.
Olha lá
very hard
o
trick
Lucas.
to consistently make.
O intruso no formigueiro.
Right,
olha a música tocando. Ah.
Waiting for the wind, I think, to die down here, making sure it doesn't mess.
Achei que ele tava esperando do drop da música.
Starts flying.
Ó a Raíssa ali, vocês viram?
And there was it.
Ah.
Didn't quite get the aim that he wanted on that trick.
That's a big rail. That's a hard trick.
You could see the run-up he needed to take to get the speed that he wanted to do it the way that he felt comfortable. Not every skate park's the same. They're all different.
David Reyes back in.
É, tá difícil acertar uma
Ninguém disse quem é Raíssa.
David starting off with a great line.
A Raíssa é a menina lá das Olimpíadas. Ficou em segundo. Como você não sabe, Vini? Trouxe medalha no skate feminino pra nós. Eu quero que esse cara acerte a manobra dele. Mas o que ele tá fazendo? Achei que ele ia tentar a mesma manobra de novo. Ah não, aquela que ele tava tentando era muito massa.
Alec Majerus dropping in.
Quase perdeu as bolas, hein? Caraca.
Is what it looks like to me for that particular trick for him.
Quase perdeu os ovos ali.
Kickflip.
Nossa,
dá
negócio.
No makes for him right there. All right, Trent Mcclung.
Olha esse skatista
He's got a 7 on the board with a 5-9.
Quase tirei.
See where he goes.
Cara, nossa, mandou certinho.
What excellent rotation and control of that 360 after he
Mandou muito agora.
I loved that. Yeah, I loved that filming from below too. You can really see he makes it all the way around.
Full rotation. Full pop.
Girou igual Beyblade.
No slide on the ground at all. That was
Não sei nada de skate. Pô, Vini, você não acompanhou as Olimpíadas?
Really good out there.
O McLean mandou, hein?
7.6.
Primeiro lugar.
I mean, pretty
Lá o
rad
brasileiro.
to see that switch 360 getting higher score than the switch big spin. No slide.
Yeah.
You don't like it. I can see it in your face, Jeff.
Olha lá a Reyes ali.
I love all the judges, and the judges love me. We love each other. Here we go, Lucas. There it is.
Nossa, mandou, hein?
Twinkle toesy landing.
You almost missed the whole rail.
Wow.
Mandou, hein?
But that wasn't the case. He made it, and it was ripping.
Yeah, that was amazing.
There's that slow-mo. Frontside 270, all the way over the switchback lip.
O cara vai pra lado e vira o corpo pro outro, velho. Cabuloso isso, hein?
Control and rotation almost gets away from him right there. So look at that relief in his face. So yeah, I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Quantos pontos? 7.9.
7.9 right there. I'm gonna say that's the landing. All right. David needs to put something else down if he has any chance.
Nossa, que joelhadinho no chão.
Yeah, no go, but
Ai, meu joelho.
awesome to see David Reyes out here. If you haven't watched the new video part, make sure you check it out online.
Queria que esse maluco cabelo vermelho acertasse essa manobra que ele tentou lá no começo. Eu não sei se vai valer tanto ponto, né?
All right, Sean Hale coming in for his last attempt.
Wasn't trying to grab it, just a backside 360.
Valeu.
Fakey. But like we mentioned, he's the only guy to skate that part of the course. You just never know where he's going to go and what he's going to do. Ripper to watch.
This one is going to be for the crowd.
Whoa. Just going straight into the frontside blonde.
0-0-0-0.
Knows that he missed those few kickflip
Valeu, Brodinho.
Difficult spot.
Yeah, you're going to have to make those top 3, and they're going to have to be bangers if you want to get in there. It's going to be a tough cut. All right, now, Trent up in the top spot right now with a 20.5. Lowest score right now, 5.9. Oh!
Doesn't get the right angle into
0.
that backside nose blunt. Didn't quite get the body over the top of it. Gnarly trick to do.
So he's got that 20.5. And Lucas Rabello going for his last attempt.
Fica batendo no skate. Ele tem um stick. E chuta, e vê vento, e bate no skate.
His low score right now is a 3.4. Oh, and that is where it's going to stay. So that score of a 19.8. But
Boa, meu guri.
Inguetes disse porque quase todos os skatistas têm cabelo longo.
Porque quase todos os skatistas têm cabelo longo? Não acho não, Vini. Não é não.
Just like that. Wow. This new format moves quick.
Belotoseira disse vixe.
Ixi, então o Lucas é skatista, pô.
Street League Skateboarding is brought to you by Visible, wireless that is better with your
Visible.
friends. The Utah Sports Commission, Utah, State of Sport.
Propagandinhas. Monster.
Proud sponsor of Street League skateboarding since 2010. And Skater XL.
Ó, o jogo de skate.
PlayStation, Xbox, and
Belotoseira disse cuidado com Scat/metamorfo.
Ué, Lucas, do nada. Você tá falando, meu jovem, meu jovem. Tá.
All right, thank you, the Utah Sports Commission, for all of the hospitality out here. We welcome you back to Utah.
Utah State of Sport.
Truly, it's really awesome to be out here in Utah. I'm loving it.
Oh yeah, lots of skateboarders showing up today. Great crowd. Everyone's stoked that they've got a skate park after we leave this event.
O Felipe Gustavo vai andar nesse daí, amor. Quer dizer, ele andou, né?
That ain't so bad.
Que ele tem o... O que é que ele tem mesmo? Negócio de açaí.
All right, before we get into our next heat, we've got a very special guest. We got Chris Roberts down there with... Who are you with?
Yes, sir. We got Pete. What were you doing there, jumping jacks?
Ó o Paul Rodrigues. Isso aí, Lucas, o Paul Rodrigues. Lembra dele?
Eu
tive um tênis dele.
I mean, it was gonna get there, but I was interrupted. So
I apologize. Listen, first time back
Ele
in
era
Street
bom.
League for a long time. How do you feel back in action?
Esse tá nas finais.
like very happy to be
Açaí
here.
na rua de casa. Açaí. Vai pedir desconto. Fala que você assistiu aí. Fala que você assistiu ele na minha live.
Hey, got knots in it right now. You're gonna do great, bro. It's gonna be the old P-Rod out there. Kick flip. What about crook? Nollie heel out.
Hey man, I don't want to give up my secrets too early, man. My competitors might be watching it. My fellow, you know.
Okay.
Ele vai competir, acho que.
I'm sure they're watching the feed right now.
They might be, you know. Just you never know, man. I can't give out too many secrets.
Hey, how do you like the course?
Course is pretty good. Took me a second to figure it out. Took me a little while to figure out my flow, my game.
Vou falar pra ele que meu namorado é muito fã e tem pôster dele na parede. Que isso, amor?
P-Rod, everybody. You're the man.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Hands down.
Tem
That was the
pôster.
best response from Paul.
So good to see Paul in such good spirits, right? Isn't it?
And
so good to see him.
And it's really kind of awesome to hear him being so honest about the fact that he's like, I'm nervous, I've got knots in my stomach. You're like, dude, you're Paul Rodriguez.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything. But he's like, nah, man, he wants to be here, he wants to compete, and he's nervous because he wants to do well.
Paul's a competitor.
Yeah.
Always has been, you know, and it's a good thing.
I love it. I feel like that's one of the coolest things, you know. Paul, as far as the skateboarder is concerned, he's just so unbelievable. It almost seems like not human. So it's pretty rad that he can be so human about that. But
Será que ele vai
why don't we
competir?
hop into heat number 2? We've got some rad skaters coming up. I'm excited to see it. Jamie Foy.
Olha lá, agora é outra bateria de gente. Aí, ó, os caras cabeludos aí ouvindo. AirPods Pro.
Yeah, he's a ripper from Florida, 25 years old.
Gustavo Rabello. Gustavo has some crazy technical.
Ah, não, mas esse aí é outro. Português.
Stoked to see what he brings out here. 20 years old.
Lisbon, Portugal.
Portugal. Ryan Decenzo. Isso aí nada bem também.
Absolute all-around ripper, age 35 from
Canadian.
Vancouver, Canada. One of the guys that we've seen around.
Ele é brasileiro? Ele é brasileiro? É brasileiro, meu. Ah, esse cara é da hora também.
He's a pleasure to be around. Man, he's an absolute ripper.
O Felipe Gustavo é.
Had an amazing performance in our last
Esse eu não conheço.
Skating very well right now, on point right now. Mickey is from Vancouver, Canada.
Olha lá, o Felipe Gustavo. Esse é brasileiro.
Just one of the most precise technical skateboarders on the planet.
30 anos. Golf.
Brazil.
Ele é de Brasília.
Man, I think we're about
Essa bateria aí tá pesada. Tem uns caras bons.
Andrew, you ready for it?
I was born ready.
I'm always ready for getting down. I'm down.
I'm excited, man. I am excited to see what Jamie Foy brings. He's got such a unique bag. He's been doing some wild tricks, you know, these last couple of years, and I feel like this course might be awesome for that.
Olha lá, a gente falou aqui os cabeludos, né? Esse cara é cabeludo.
45 seconds on the clock for Jamie Foy.
Caraca.
Off with that front crook transfer. Smooth as ice back lip. Half cab setting up for that backside nose blunt.
O cara tá andando em câmera lenta, tem enrolando um tempão.
He looks really focused, which is awesome.
He definitely has a plan. You know, you can tell that he's thought about how he's going to ride today and what line he's going to put together. Nice tray flip.
Mandou. Todo mundo manda essa. 3-6 flip.
Way to go, Jamie.
5 seconds.
Little shaky move there into that fakey 50-50.
O cara fez uma volta redondinha. Você conhece os outros? Conheço, amor. Conheço o Felipe Gustavo. Aquele Santiago ali, o Manny Santiago. O Ryan de Zenzo. Eles sempre estão nas finais. Felipe Gustavo não tá sempre nas finais, né? Esse aí eu não conheço. Gustavo Ribeiro, acho que eu já não tô ligado. Ele tem o tênis daquela marca lá, aquele grupo lá, igual do Kelvin. Também esse cara era brasileiro, esse Gustavo Ribeiro.
He's really like, he's got the speed now, he's got the pop, he's got that flick out. It's really cool.
Caraca, tá andando bem.
Big spin frontside board slide. Got a lot of tricks in, too. Seems like he knows how to like set up a good line, get a lot of tricks.
Só flipando tudo.
Points as you can. He's got 5 seconds here coming in. 360 flip.
Cara, volta redondinha. Falei que essa bateria tava pesada.
Honestly, the execution on that line was unreal.
Mandou bem. Dá pra perceber que o Gustavo lá é brasileiro, só pelo jeito dele.
Yeah, that's the bonus for this line for him. There's that tray
Felipe
flip.
Gustavo.
One of the more basic tricks he did. Moving into a nice kickflip frontside board slide.
He also had the kickflip back lip.
Cara, é português mesmo?
Big spin front board.
Será que ele tipo é naturalizado?
There's that final 360 kickflip 50-50 to line it out, and then he ripped in one final last trick after that. Got a lot of tricks in there.
7.3, highest line of the day so far. It's just heating up.
Yeah, man.
E os caras da outra bateria já estão tudo fora já, só dessa primeira nota dos caras. Mas esse cara aí é bom também.
These events for so long, and this is a cool course for him. He's a guy that he's not scared to get gnarly. Look at that.
Look at that.
Tail to start it off.
Nice backside 5-0 kickflip.
Parece que não é, mas o cara anda rápido.
Similar to Gustavo, getting a lot of tricks
É muito rápido.
as well. Switch 180 5-0. Nice tail slide.
Igual jogar tênis, você vê os caras jogando, parece que a bolinha não vai rápido, né? Mas cada pancada.
Lot of tricks, Ryan.
I know.
Ripping.
This is great.
This is going to be a final trick here. Going to send the positive energy. 5 seconds. Oh, hits the bar.
Nossa, bateu bem na barrinha.
Frontside kickflip. Great line regardless.
Ele mandou
Yeah,
bem.
he got a lot of tricks in right there. I think if he would have done that, could have stacked up against potentially Gustavo's, but that frontside flip at the end is going to be a big strike against him.
There's that nollie frontside board slide.
All right, a 6-0, so a good score.
6-0.
Next in, Manny Santiago. Oh, trying to start his runoff with like a kickflip 50-50.
Gonna have to really hustle to make up from that first trick though. Nice nollie kick flip. Yeah, just lost the rhythm, not quite the right speed. You can see, no, he's got the tricks down, just don't quite got the speed. Maybe Manny can make it up. Nice kick for Crook. Yeah, we just need a quick hard reset. Manny will be back to ripping everything to pieces. 9 seconds.
That is, again, that's one of the things I love about the format, is he's going to have those 4 single trick attempts, and he could absolutely still get himself in there by just putting down some hammers.
And we know he's got hammers. His heel flip frontside nose grind. Manny's a guy who does a lot of heel flip variations. Picks all the more awkward ones. Not many other people can do a lot of the combination that he lays out every day. Is that impossible lip bail?
And then he just chucks the phone. Boom, later, don't call me, don't text. I'm busy. Now they're looking for it. Manny is going to look to his best trick attempts and also that for that cell phone because it is gone. All right, Mickey Papa on course.
Mickey Papa.
Whoa! That was a lot of speed to start it off.
That's a long rail, too, to flip into for your first trick. A lot of things could go wrong. Nice nollie nose blunt slide.
Oh! Kickflip back Smith in a run is such a crazy trick.
Big spin board slide.
10 seconds left.
Cabelo de ficar pau. Que isso, Thiagão? Que isso, Thiagão?
And that's time right there with a little cab over the little A bump.
I think he had it lined out pretty good. He just
tá falando pra mim ou tá falando de alguém do skate?
Lost that rhythm again. And otherwise, I think we would have seen one heck of a line right there for Mickey.
Mickey Papa.
So we'll see where his score ends up, man. He started off with that awesome kickflip front board. Scores in 5 even.
5.
It's a score on the board, but it needs to be a little more explosive than that to really be shooting for the final.
All right, Felipe Gustavo.
Olha lá o brasileiro. Esse aí eu vi, o brasileiro.
Snapping frontside kickflip into that switch backside tail slide. Very smoothly done. Keeping that rhythm. Kickflip nose slide. Working in nose grind revert. Getting a lot of tricks in right here already. Now if he can just spread around, use a little bit more of the course, end it up with a banger. Not bail like that.
The crook up the hubba.
You're gonna have 10 seconds here. This is probably gonna be switch. Oh, switch kickflip backside tail slide.
The fact that we are now living in a time
where a switch
flip back tail on a hubba is
o nome do cara é Papa, é Mickey Papa. Mickey Papa é o nome do cara. Do SK8. Quem que é o cabelo de pica-pau aí, ô Thiagão? Olha o cara voando. Olha quantos pontos o Felipe Gustavo vai fazer. 3.2, putz. Só acho que vai pro final não, viu?
So that is going to do it for heat number 2 in the line.
Valeu.
But it can all change once we get into our single tricks. Before we get into those single tricks, though, we're going to take a look at the qualifier highlights. 30 of the best street skaters battled it out at the Primitive Skate Park for 3 open spots to join SLS.
Caraca, o manobra o cara mandou. Nem dá pra contar quantas vezes eu skate hoje.
SLS Championship Tour. This year we've got an all-new format which made for an exciting final showdown.
As manobras cabulosas. Eita, pega. O cara voou.
Alec Majerus, Mickey Papa, and Lucas Rabello were our top 3 skaters that advanced into the 2021 championship.
Ó, o Lucas Rabello. Ele mandou a mesma manobra.
Is going to be in Salt Lake City, Utah, presented by Visible.
Apareceu aí cabelo vermelho. Ah, no... Na outra bateria teve um cara também de cabelo vermelho. É o... O Santiago. Santiago.
Coming to watch some great skateboarding. Getting ready to rip this park up
Cabelo de
themselves.
capa.
Can't wait for everyone to leave so they can just destroy it.
I love that you, in the time frame between telling me, you pulled up a YouTube
Deu os pulinhos pra dar sorte. Guardou o celular no bolso.
Done deal.
Ergueu a calça.
Skateboard nerdness. I love it. We live for it.
Foi.
All right. Let's start things off with Jamie Foy.
Agora é a melhor manobra.
First single trick attempt.
Oh my goodness.
Só que ficou na frente da manobra.
Fakey ollie, fakey 5-0 revert.
Yeah.
Vamos demitir o estagiário ali, hein?
Fakey ollie.
I would call that one a fakey 5-0 180. Yeah.
Either way, it was gnarly, done really well, full speed. Not a trick again that you see too often. One of the tricks that Jamie has in his bag that, you know, not all of us are comfortable with. Nice 7.5.
Probably a lot of people are not comfortable with.
Speak for yourself, Andrew. What just happened? Was that like a 900 to board slide?
Belotoseira disse bonde de armadilhas revolucionárias 567XXXX.
Isso,
Lietes disse Mickey Papa. Mickey Papa. Mickey Papa. Mickey Papa. Mickey Papa. Mickey Papa. Mickey Papa.
Cala a boca,
That's going to be one of the highest scoring points. That's a visible replay right there. Let's see how the judges feel about that one.
It's crazy because I had a...
Wow.
Whoa, we got a 9!
Já tirou um 9, velho.
Our first 9 club of the day.
Mandou bem, mandou bem. Tava o Ribeiro.
That was next level.
Yeah, he did that perfectly.
Belotoseira disse Siri onde tem coca. Ali, 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 ali.
Next skater in, Ryan DeCenzo.
Oh, stomped. Kickflip frontside lip slide.
Mandou, lançou.
Do kickflip frontside lip slides. He's got him on such lockdown.
And he's had him that way forever.
There's that.
Look at that.
Slow-mo, look at that catch. Taking control of that board.
7.7 right there.
Olha lá o que o Thiagão chamou de cabelo de capão. Nossa. O cara tem um... Não deu pra identificar o que é essa tatuagem. Não, porque você é tão feio.
Porque você é tão feio.
São seus olhos, gente. São seus olhos. Olha lá, o Mickey Papa.
Surprising to see him not make that right there.
Yeah, he was at the last stop in LA, coming out just firing. Looked like he'd been skating a lot. Like he was on his board.
Olha lá o Felipe.
We have Felipe Gustavo coming up.
Felipe Gustavo, manda aquela manobrinha.
Is going to have some serious heavy lifting to do in the single tricks. Oh, there we go. Switch, kickflip, frontside tail slide. Down the hubba.
Switch, kickflip, tail slide.
That's how you get those high scores. Come out with tricks that not many people do. Come out with an insane consistency. Look at the quality of the way that he did that trick. He couldn't have done it any cleaner.
That was so stylish.
O que é? Letícia? Não é Letícia, é...
7.7 right there.
Lietes disse são meus olhos mesmo, porque se nem fosse meus olhos eu tava cego.
Felipe's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Incredible.
Ai, Vini. Seus olhos só não veem esses erros de português aí.
Jamie's coming in for attempt number 2. We saw that fakey 5-0 180.
Chega a doer os olhos, hein, Vini? Chega a doer os olhos.
Coming in fakey.
Oh, nice fake Yoli to switch frontside feeble.
Foi.
Yeah, that is.
Or if you want to give it a
Jamie
new
foi.
name, you're welcome to try. I don't think I've really seen many do that.
That's a hard trick.
Awkward, all fakey. Lots could go wrong. The kind of tricks that Jamie just throws out like it's nothing.
So he's got a 6.6 and a 7.5. The score comes in 8.1. Jamie Foy up into the top spot with a 22.2 overall. Trent Mcclung now in second place with a 20.5. Gustavo Ribeiro on course.
Ó.
Oh, man.
Caraca.
That was really gnarly. Crooked grind.
Já tinha 9 já.
I was thinking halfway down the rail he was going to struggle to make the flick out. You can see right here, starts to lean forward as he goes in, he just stomps it right down.
Acho que ele tocou o pé no chão, hein? Será?
Hold it. Looked like he had a little bit of a toe tap. We'll see if the judges ding him for it. They do, and a 6.9.
Ixi. Acho que ele bateu o pé no
That
chão.
was a serious, don't be touching the ground with your toes, please.
Yeah, I think the judges are letting everyone
Sending
know.
a message.
Yeah, go clean or go home.
DeCenzo going for that kickflip crook.
Go clean or go home.
Next skater in, Manny
Santiago.
These next three are essential for him.
Ó.
Oh, man! Unable to put it down. Such a bummer.
Yeah, usually we get to see some
Hoje não é o dia dele, não. Quer dizer, ontem não foi o dia dele.
Mickey Papa. Also
Olha lá, a carinha que você gosta. Mickey Papa.
Gonna need all three of these next ones.
Oh, and now that is, I'm not sure whether that was a 5-0, right?
That was like switch front salad 180.
Switch front salad 180.
Yeah.
How difficult is that?
Ninguetes disse o Leo conserta essa costas na cadeira tuta pra frente.
Eu tô aqui, ó. Pescocinho de tartaruga. Aqui, ó.
It's funny too because switch front blunt, not nearly as hard as that would be. Score is in 6.8.
Deixa eu encaixar aqui na cadeira. Fica meio deitado. Eu vou dormir aqui, pô.
Had that switch flip front tail.
Está dando minha perna.
Oh, just misses the grind there.
It's going to put him in a pressure cooker situation on the next two, but he does have a solid 7.7. Now, Jamie Foy right now in second place.
Foy.
Lowest score is a 6.
É bom ficar assistindo as coisas, fica confortável aqui, ó. Esparramado. Ó. Bateu o tail.
Talk about awkward to shove it heel side like that out of the nose grind. There he is, locking into that frontside crook, and then shoves it backside behind him.
Quase.
Squeaks it away, squeaky clean.
He's definitely going to get a lower score, but I feel like the judges might give him. I mean, it might be enough to out.
There was no toe drag. There was a little sketch coming out.
Ó, o Nigel. Nigel é monstro. Ele com a furadeira de massagem.
Rightfully so. I just love Jamie.
Gustavo Ribeiro tá em primeiro.
Gustavo Ribeiro.
Ah, pega. Quantas vezes girou isso aí? É doido, meu parceirinho.
Ninguetes disse se já tá velho se ficar com as costas erradas na cadeira a muleta vence do kkk.
Comprar uma viagem é maravilhoso.
Cê é
e pagar
besta,
com desconto
Vini.
também. Aproveite agora os...
Cê é bestado, hein, Vini? Pior que eu tenho problema nas costas, tenho hernia de disco nas costas. Se eu não treinasse, eu tava ferrado.
His low score is
Tava travadinho.
6.9. He gets an 8.2. Look at that. Bumping Gustavo Rabello up.
O cara só mandou uma no braço só.
Commanding lead right now.
Yeah, he is sitting pretty and looking confident in that pole position. We have Ryan going for that kickflip crook. And he gets it.
Ah, parece que ele falou Niggets. Niggets.
There's that kickflip lockdown. He knew he'd already made that as he rode up. That's how comfortable and confident he was.
Tapinha no ombrinho, pá.
7.3. Descenzo. He is just still so good and so consistent. It's amazing.
He's a powerful skateboarder, and he always maintains that power. That's why I enjoy watching him.
Pô, velho, o cara não vai acerta pelo menos essa manobrinha, velho.
Having a bit of a tough time out there.
Poxa vida.
He's doing it for the crowd.
Poxa, falou meu nome na Twitch. No campeonato falaram aqui, os narradores. Você não viu, não? Por que Niggets, ô Vini? Limpou a pista, hein? Limpou a pista, essa deve ter doído. Sentiu, sentiu. O Vini coloca Bia no Free Fire, coloca Niggets na Twitch.
All right, Felipe Gustavo.
Olha lá o Felipão.
This one's going to be essential for him as well. And he pulls it.
Manda safe, manda safe.
Made it look like nothing.
So hard.
You can see that clean foot placement.
Tem um narrador da transição, tem um narrador do campeonato. E tem eu falando aqui.
Guedes disse o nome Bia é uma coisa antiga, KK.
É, Vini, é, Vini. Ó, 8.
So Felipe now in 6th place with an 18.9. He's going to need that next one. We are into our last trick attempts. Jamie Foy in 2nd place. Needs a 9-0 for 1st. He honestly can do it. Oh!
Did he balance the whole way on that?
I think that was fakey front crook down there.
Ô, propagandinha miserável.
Existe alguma coisa melhor que viajar?
Não tem nada melhor que viajar.
Com até 50% de desconto. Com a 123 milhas.
É, foda-se.
Gabi Zafer disse namorada, né, Vini?
Namorada, né, Vini? Pior que se fosse, amor, tá tudo bem. Mas essa história do Free Fire aí, ó.
Lot can go wrong on that one, especially on a round, long, flat bar. That rail is a lot flatter and longer.
Essa história do Free Fire.
It's a long rail.
6.9.
Guedes disse Leo dia 5 ou dia 4 vai dar cubo mágico de graça no FF.
Ô louco, eu vou entrar pra pegar. Cubo mágico dá pra pegar os negócios da hora. Mano. É, amor, o cubo mágico dá pra pegar umas roupinhas da hora lá no Free Fire. Um cubo só você consegue pegar um outfit completo.
His low score is a 6.
Ó, deu uma deslizada de tobinha ali no corrimão. É doido.
I'm curious to see if that 21 is going to be enough to hold for the finals. This one's for the crowd, for Manny Santiago.
Ué?
And he uses the stairs. He just wants everyone to get fired up right now.
I hope Manny breaks down into a dance after he makes this banger retreat.
Cara, hesitou.
And then he's going to dance and we're all going to love it.
Nossa, acertou. Ah, molecote. É isso.
Yeah. Crowd's going nuts.
Boa, boa, boa.
That was a gnarly trick, varial heel flip 50-50. Especially after kind of struggling a little bit to just throw that out after bailing a few tricks in front of a lot of people.
Aí sim.
Look how clean that is. You know what though? He was sketchy on the foot placement and then a little bit of leaning backwards.
Quase que ele cai ainda bem,
no problem.
8.8, regaçou. Isso que é foda, só que ele rodou na volta que ele deu. Aí ficou com a pontuação muito ruim, fez 0.9 na volta que ele deu.
Down in 8th. Oh, and that nollie back 180 nose grind that we saw him absolutely just destroy.
Mas vai dar por partida, você joga uma partida, depois da partida você ganha 10 fragmentos de fogo. Entendi, velho. Valeu por informar. Então nisso eu tenho que pegar aquela roupinha lá que eles estão dando. Do DJ, ó. E resgatar. Jogar mais umas partidas pra conseguir pegar os fragmentos. Eu peguei a roupa. Eu preciso pegar.
And it's so technical and difficult that even if they score it a little lower, take that into account. What you just said, Andrew, it's still going to be should be a decent score. So let's see. There we go.
7.5 right there. All right, so Felipe Gustavo now up into second place with that 23.2.
Sabe como pega? Sei, velho. Pra mim falta pouco. Vou jogar mais umas partidinhas só pra pegar.
Right now, Mickey Papa on the bubble. With an 11.8, that is
not. Oh, Felipe Gustavo ficou em segundo nessa bateria.
Rabello in the top spot, 24.5. If you want to get into that top 3, we're talking 22.5. Jamie Foy sitting in third, Felipe Gustavo in second. Some good skateboarding right there.
Oh, some excellent skateboarding. Excellent skateboarding. Such a diversity of
No geral.
styles, tricks, and ability.
Olha esse molequinho, deve ter o quê? Uns 13 anos.
But we've still got some great skating ahead, especially this guy right here, Felipe Mota.
Felipe Mota, é brasileiro?
He's a wild card out here. He almost made it into the tour. Let's find out a little bit more about Felipe Mota.
Mickey Papa.
I felt SLS was a dream like when I was like 7 years old. I was like my favorite skaters, Luan, T-Rod, Shane O'Neill, Naja, all those dudes like be raping on a contest, and I was like, dude, like I wanna be on it one day. Now, like 7 years later, like first I got invited to the qualifiers, and skating the SLS qualifier was super sick. It was my first time skating in a street league. I was already happy just to get invited. I was like, no matter what, I'm gonna do my must. And then I couldn't get to the top 3, got 4th place, but I was happy, like I was proud of me. And now I got invited to like SLS skating with the pros. It's like I'm realizing a dream.
Just to
be on my challenge for now is like
make it
to the finals. Tô realizando sonho agora.
É brasileiro mesmo.
E mal consigo esperar pra participar nesse.
Desenrola no inglês, hein?
We welcome you back to Utah, the state of sport. Thank
Esse
you to the
molequinho da
Utah
hora.
Sports Commission for all of the hospitality. We're all feeling it out here. We're big fans. Before we get back into it, let's check in with Chris Roberts. Chris, what do you got going?
Mickey Papa.
I'm here with Jamie Foy. Got nothing's in my ear. What's up? What's up, Jamie? How you doing?
Cara, lembra o Chorão.
It's a little dry and hot, but you know, we're having fun.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You hung on to one of those tricks for survival.
Eu Ayanko,
right
que ele era.
if you do a trick sketchy, you can't do it again.
Eu Ayanko, eu achando que ele era britânico. Ele tem cara de americano mesmo.
You should get extra points for the survival.
Hey, sometimes it's a good survival, and I think you should still get judged pretty well.
I would have given you a 10.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We held on to that thing like it was nothing.
Hey, man, survival.
Eu Ayanko.
Big Baker thing, Baker makers.
Hey, how you doing?
Ayanko, Nicky
Yeah,
Papa.
doing great, having a fun time. I mean, we haven't done a street league in a while, so I'm just glad that everyone's together and having a good time.
Hey, that's what it is, though. Good time. There's smiles all over the place. Everybody's having a great time.
We got a great crowd too.
Olha o câmera disfarçado de ninja.
It's awesome.
Hey, they were calling you over there. They were like, hey, come over, come over.
Oh yeah, I know. And sometimes you go down there, get stuck in the vortex, but it's worth it.
Hey, go down there, go show them some love, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, good luck today, all right?
Thank you, appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Good shit. Jamie Foy.
Hell yeah.
Back to you guys.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, great to see Jamie Foy out there ripping. Currently in 3rd place, but we still have 3 more heats of skateboarding yet to come, and everyone is frothing to get into the finals. It's the top 8. Let's meet our skaters for heat number 3.
O Chris Joslin é monstro também.
Super gnarly. Honestly, this course may not be big enough for him.
Cara, anda bem.
Chris could skate the world. The world might be big enough.
Carlos Ribeiro.
Carlos Rubio. This
Mais
course might be
brasileiro.
phenomenal for Carlos. One of the smoothest styles, incredible.
E brasileiro no campeonato.
Can't wait to see what he brings.
And we have Tori Pudwill, T-Puds, absolute rip.
Ah, esse cara anda. Ele sempre tá nacionais, né?
31 years old from Simi Valley, trying to thank you skateboards.
Nossa, esse cara tá também.
Great to see him in
Caramba.
here. 31 years old from Kansas City, Kansas.
Esse aí também sempre tá, só que deu uma sumida. Olha o Luan de Oliveira.
No stranger to Street League.
Esse aí eu sou fã.
One of the most coolest, positive energies that you'll get on a skateboarder, and everyone loves him.
Acho que ele tava.
Next kid.
Ele tava lesionado, por isso que ele não foi pro. Ó, Felipe Mota. Por isso que ele não foi para as Olimpíadas. Ele conseguiu correr nos campeonatos, fazer a pontuação e tal.
Super stoked he's in here today.
Vamos ver o molequinho andando.
We've got the line section, 1 45-second line attempt. Then we're gonna launch into the single tricks. We've got 4 single trick attempts. It's all about your top 3 scores. And what's at stake? Getting into the finals. We're only taking the top 8 to tomorrow. On top of that, because this is the first stop
Cara, eu tô muito amarelo
of
nessa
the
câmera.
championship tour, we are going to be getting championship points. So Chris Joslin is going to kick things off for us in heat number 3.
Felipe Mota. Aí tem os caras bons também nessa bateria. Aquele carinha tem 31 anos, parece que ele tem 20. Ele virou um Minion. Eu sou um Simpson. Ó, fiquei. Agora eu mudei de cor de novo.
Joslin gearing up.
Ué? Eu fiquei só porque eu falei, ó.
Remember, this is our first SLS.
Eu nem fiz nada.
Proper in 18 months. It's been a long
Vai entender.
time. But everyone seems ready.
Joslin anda,
on
hein?
course.
Let's gap the back tail. Chris always fast, frontside 270 lip.
Deu uma balançada, mas não caiu.
Tail slide into that kickflip combo.
Balançada de novo.
Hanging in there. Board went backside, he went frontside, but who cares? Keep it
Tô
going.
rápido.
Backside lip transfer up. Looks like he's gearing up. Coming in fake here, switch. Let's see. Looks like it's a switch. Heel flip. Oh,
Caramba.
good.
Voltinha bonita que mandou, hein?
And that's going to be time, and that's how you do a line, right there. Covered all
Mandou,
the
mandou.
course. Burley stopped, kept up to speed. Did his tricks full and complete. Like that nice gap, the backside tail slide. First trick of his whole line. It's a great run there. Great line there for Chris. There's that
Great
tail slide,
line.
and then there's the sketchiest trick of his line, the kickflip. Turns around, carries around, ends it with that clean pop, snap, switch heel flip.
Man, that switch heel was great.
Vamos ver quantos pontos ele vai fazer.
All right, scores in
6.2.
6.2. Solid start.
Carlos Rubio.
Right, Carlos Rubiero.
Carlos is so easy on the eyes when you watch him skate. He's one of those guys that I just enjoy watching just because of his form. Switch kickflip hits it, he just misses it. But I like to watch the way that he gets set up for his tricks. You know, like shifts his feet around and jumps around, but he does it so smoothly. He's a gnarly ledge and rail skater. Nice switch, frontside blunt slide. Not quite getting as many tricks in.
Eu tava normal, agora tá amarelo de novo. Sei lá o que tá acontecendo com a câmera.
That is basically going to be time for him right
Tô
there.
virando Simpsons,
So it's all
hein?
going to come down to the single tricks.
Tô virando Simpsons.
It's funny how you mentioned just like the way he sets up his feet. That is what is so rad
O
about
negócio dele é de skatinho de
It's the
dedo, né?
little things.
Deck.
It's not always just the trick. It's just sometimes it's those little
Deck.
things that make you go, They're just awesome.
Yeah, how you do it, you know?
Scores in 3 even. It's going to end up being a throwaway. Next in,
Esse cara
Torrey
anda bem.
Pudwell.
Vamos ver se ele vai mandar.
Torrey's another one that the fans just love to see. Always engaging, approachable. Look at the turnout today. What a great turnout of skateboarders and fans of skateboarding in Salt Lake City. Thank you for coming.
Oh, that Smith grind up the hubba. Had to take it out of his legs, at least a little.
Going for the nollie frontside kickflip.
Bora, meu brodinho. Hoje não é o dia dele. Quer dizer, ontem não foi o dia dele.
Sometimes when you get into that line and you miss something, it can just throw you totally off.
Nollie kickflip. Yeah, I think you're right on Andrew. Just the rhythm was off.
Valeu.
Trying to get it back sometimes, right? Like you can see Torrey was trying to get back on track there and still making tricks after he bailed, but it's difficult. These lines are difficult when you bail.
Olha os direitos autorais pegando aí, ó, com a música. Acho que no YouTube, se pá, vai pegar esses negócios. Ó, esse é o cara que tem 31 anos, parece que tem 20. Não, eu tô falando, é bom, não tô falando que é ruim não. E valeu pelo elogio. Isso é bom pra mim, velho. Você fica falando que sou velho.
And a 4.8 for Malto. He's gonna need to look towards those.
Se eu tirar a barba, agora que tá baixinho, mas se eu tirar tudo, fica parecendo que eu tenho 15.
Oh man, I'm really excited to see Luan.
Olha lá o Luan de Oliveira. O Luan de Oliveira só anda no gás, só. Só na velocidade, só. Ah não, Luanzinho. Oh, meu. Lá, só no gás, só. Pelo menos não consegue nem pegar ele. Anda muito. Bora, Luan. Pior que ele errou a manobra que ele sempre manda.
Luan's one of the guys that set the standard in Street League for lines and just consistency of his technical tricks.
Isso... Ah...
Just the coolest flick.
Ele só manda manobra alta e velocidade. Você é velho, só que tem cara de novo. 15. Não exagere. Pô, Vini, é verdade, pô. Verdade verdadeira.
That's what it is. He looks light-footed, but it's not.
O Lu é monstro.
Still really powerful.
Vamos ver quantos pontos ele vai fazer. Ele caiu muito. 4.
Score in 4 even.
Ué, agora vai ser o molequinho lá. 15, Vini. 15 sim, pô. Vamos ver o molequinho.
And our last skater in heat number 3. Wildcard Felipe Mota. Oh, okay.
Coming out swinging.
Big guns.
Bora.
Straight into the heel flip frontside board slide. But this kid, this is a good course for this kid. It's a good size. It's laid out well.
Cara, é muito louco, porque o skate parece muito maior que ele.
Technical feet. He's having a hard time with this line so far, what we'd expected. But having said that,
bora, meu brother.
the rest of his single tricks. Kick flip backside Smith. Crowd stoked to see this guy ripping. Great attitude, very positive. Nice frontside feet.
Bom.
He's got 1 second. This is going to be after the buzzer. Oh,
he waits. I like that.
Save it.
Exactly.
Save it, because if he tries it and bails it.
Exactly. The judges have seen it.
Clever kid. Clever kid.
I love that he fully rolled out there heel flip front board style. That is awesome. Just tried it out of the gate.
Getting some love from Luan.
2.9. He's going to look to those single trick scores. I mean, dude.
Você pode ter cara de 18, mais de 15 nunca.
Alright, everyone, make sure you pull out your phones. Follow us on Instagram @SLS. We got cool behind the scenes.
Mas é bom ele. Quando tiver uns 30, eu vou ter cara de...
We've got lots of exciting things coming up this season
sei lá, uns 20 e tantos.
Check it out, everyone.
Japonês não envelhece, né? O Leozão, ele tem 30, mas tem cara de 20. Só que ele é calvo. Aí quando ele tira o boné, ele não parece tanto. Mas se ele tiver de boné, parece que tem uns 20 e pouquinho. Rapaziada, é o seguinte. Deixa eu dar um pause aqui. Vou dar um pause aqui. Eu preciso urgentemente dar aquele mijão. Já volto aí, beleza? Aguenta aí. A água tá cheia. Voltei. Eu estou de volta. Olá, não tô mais amarelo. Só pode ter cara de 18. Ixi, a câmera até desligou. Tcharam. Nunca vi um japonês envelhecendo. Japonês é imortal. Vai, Vini. 1, 2, 3 e... Foi.
Welcome back, everyone. Make sure you guys pull out those phones and you can download
Olha o joguinho de skate de dedo.
only on the App Store or Google Play. Use those fingers.
Olha, é com o mesmo... É com essa mesma pista.
All right, Chris Joslin gonna kick it off. First single trick.
Acho que é pago esse jogo.
Remember, we've got one line behind us and then 4 single tricks coming up. It's all about your top 3 scores, and he's coming in with the heat.
Caraca, voou.
Big backside big spin over the rail and the triple set and the whole bank.
Basically the world.
Now, if I was a judge, you really do take that look over the rail, over the bank, angled.
Gente, tem imã no pé do cara.
Smoking trick.
He was hauling. And that wasn't, it wasn't like
he was,
oh, he could have faked that. He actually went over the rail right there. 7.3 right there. He says, okay, all right, I'll take it.
Não gostou, não. Fez cara de poucos amigos.
Carlos Rubio.
O Carlitos.
If he wants to qualify in, he's going to have to do it in the single tricks.
Switch backside Smith grind.
Foi easy.
Just a back Smith on a round rail is so difficult, but doing it switch down a triple set.
It's a flat, long rail too. You can see it from there. Look how long that is. Skateboarders watching will see that. Look how long that is. Switch backside Smith grind. I think there's a whistle.
Yeah, there's no dinker in there. 7.8. So look at that, the score 7.8 higher than Jocelyn's 7.3. Just interesting tidbits.
Bateu no ferrinho.
Going for that nollie backside kickflip. Didn't quite get the snap.
Os caras sabem sair de skate, né? Se a gente pular um trem desse, cai igual bosta no chão.
Have to do a redo. Next up we have Sean Malto.
I'm excited to see where Malto goes on these.
Inguetes disse Leo, pensa comigo, o sentido da vida é viver, crescer e morrer. Não N cresce, não morre.
Here's that visible replay.
Cala a boca, Vini. Vai ser cancelado aí, Vini. Que cara bestado, meu. É imortal. É igual o japonês.
Luan Oliveira in next. Oh, look at that.
O Luan é muito monstro, velho. Ele voa demais.
I like that face right there.
How'd you like that, crowd? He's making fun of himself there. That's what I love about Luan. Just awesome person. There's that slow-mo, the switch frontside kickflip. You can't see that in the slow-mo, but he turned around right before. Just so you didn't know what he was going to do.
Você gosta, né, Vini?
Yeah, that part was wild. Being able to turn and have your feet set up that fast.
7.6.
Score 7.6.
Poxa vida, Luan.
All right, here we go. There's that drop, and then boom, just squeaks it around. That was awesome. 7.6, Luan making his way up the leaderboard.
Tem décimo ainda. Ele tem que mandar uma manobra mais cabulosa aqui, olha.
He's gonna need to put it down with the singles.
Quase foi, hein? Quase acertou a nuquinha no chão, hein?
Didn't quite lock in how we usually see him do that. He's gonna have to really hustle the next few single attempts if we want to see him.
Cala a boca, Vini.
Which we do want to see him
Fala
in the final.
merda.
Yes, absolutely. Chris Joslin
O cara tem uma mochilinha de antena ali. Tem uns caras... O Rato Borrachudo, ele faz umas lives... assim na rua, ele tem um coletão, tipo desses caras aí que fica filmando. Aí ele consegue transmitir de qualquer lugar. Igual o Cid também que tem uma mochila que transmite de qualquer lugar.
Not for an act. He really does skate very fast.
Oh, that is a hard trick.
It's an awkward one carving like that when you're coming down the transition, going frontside to then go over something backside, the opposite direction. You can really
ele, Paul Rodrigues lá, ele tinha um tigre que ele ficava passando um boné assim na cara e colocava pra trás.
And then just that fakey frontside heel flip is just so difficult because it's so blind the whole time. Carlos Rubio coming in for attempt number 2.
Dá uma raladinha na mão, hein?
Going for that switchback nose blunt.
Aí, isso doeu em mim.
It's gonna put some pressure on him.
Ah, velho, eu queria ver o Luan nas finais.
Oh, you could hear that bonk.
Yeah, same thing. Didn't quite get the takeoff.
Ele não tá conseguindo pular não, esse cara, hein? Tá toda hora batendo ali no ferrinho. Sean Malto.
Sean Malto coming in. Going for a nollie frontside feeble. That was sick.
Super well done.
Super well done.
I think the judges really do like to see when tricks are done, if you're doing with like authority and come in and out with the same speed. That does help the score, and that was one of those examples right there where he came out the same speed or faster than when he went in.
6.2.
All right, score in 6.2.
Shoulder bags. Olha lá, o Luan. Tem que mandar uma mais cabulosa, hein, Luan?
Luan. Whoa. That was a lot of speed.
Board got hung up on his feet before he could get over the rail, going for that blasting frontside kickflip to flat. Big floating frontside kickflip. Felipe's waxing it, so he doesn't have the
passou a
same.
velhinha no
disse, se
corrimão.
fosse você naquela queda, o torcicolo chegava cedo.
Vini, se eu tenho uma queda, qualquer uma dessas quedas aí, eu nunca mais levanto meus probleminhas nas costas. Eu travo ali, não ando mais. 14, tem 14 anos de idade, moleque. Ó, nossa, bagaçou. Aí, Vini, 14 anos, você tem quanto? Tem 12? 13? Caraca, certinho. Eu já caí de cu trancado já, eu fiquei travado da coluna um mês. Mandou bem, moleque.
So he's still down in 12th place, but he has an opportunity to move. Chris Jocelyn on the bubble right now in 8th. Oh, that sounded like a board
That's
breaker.
a full board snap. Right there, Chris just
Tá
put his
puto,
foot
cara,
right to
hein?
the board.
Tá puto.
That shows you too, that trick where you don't know where you're at when you don't get it right.
Ele quebrou o
Stuff like that
skate.
happens every single time.
Quebrou o
But
skate
those are the
dele.
tricks that Chris tries, the awkward, hard ones going full speed.
He does. He really does. Carlos coming in for attempt number 3. He has to put the next 2 down. Currently in 13th. Yes, switchback nose blunt.
13 anos, Vini.
So that's definitely going to help the score.
You can see how well he just dips into that backside nose blunt.
It's like he's unlocked something in his brain where the stance is no longer important. 8.2. All right, now he's in 7th place.
O cara que toda hora bate no ferrinho no skate. Vamos lá, meu irmãozinho. Vamos acertar uma.
Torrey Pudwell
needs to throw this down. Let's see it, Tori.
Ó, caraca, aí sim.
Just like that.
Mandou, lançou. Aí, pô.
Like I said, when he makes it, boom, bang, way over the bar. Absolute perfection. You can't do that trick much cleaner and smoother than that.
That was great.
Nice to see Tori ripping.
Vou tomar copinho no YouTube. Eu ia transmitir hoje só pela Twitch, mas eu falei, não, transmitir em todo lugar.
Sean Malto coming in next.
He's working his way up, but he needs to put down a heavy one.
Oh, going for that hard flip.
Now, over that gap, you have to pop a little bit earlier to get your flicks. It makes it harder, and you still need the speed to clear the gap. So you have to flick your board quick and then maintain the distance, or you ain't gonna make it.
Ó, Luan. Bora, Luan. Bora, Luan. Mostra o que você vê.
Speaking of full speed action, Luan right there, frontside kickflip.
I don't think he's gonna get like a great score for that. We saw the backside big spin. It was I think a 7.3. But man, just watching that was beautiful.
It's the way he catches the board, floats it in front of him.
Ele não tá arriscando, ele não vai fazer muito ponto. Ele fez a mesma coisa antes.
Like, he's not even full 180 and it's already back on his back foot. It's so
7.
good. 7 even right there.
É, tá em oitavo.
So Luan up into 8th place, bumping Sean Malto down into 9th. Felipe Mota. So he just put down that 8.2 with the kickflip front blunt.
Ah, a pontuação aí é diferente, pô. Eu tô viajando.
He needs to put both of these down.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sick.
Mandou.
Kickflip back tail shove.
That shows you he can handle the pressure at 14 years old. In front of the best skateboarders in the world that he grew up watching. There's that kickflip backside tail slide, shove it out.
Mandou, hein, moleque, mandou.
And the guy that he was a big fan of, Luan, was the guy right before him. So imagine dropping in after your hero and then doing that trick right there. Good stuff, Felipe.
That was super well done. 7.9.
Olha lá, eu tô viajando, ó. É 8. Aí vai dar 8, 9. 9, 10, 16. 16, 17, 19. São duas notas dessa melhor manobra somado com a linha que o cara fez. Ah, por isso. Mandou. Acertou também. Acertou na última. Acertou na última. O cara foi até acertar, velho. Lá, 6, 7.
So, if this score comes in good, Jocelyn has potential.
6, 7, 8.6, caramba.
Yes. Wow. You know what? It's great to see the judges gave that the score that it deserved. That is such a hard trick. All right. Carlos Rubio.
Cara de preto tá puto, cara.
He is on the bubble.
Vai ter um monte de gente de preto, Vini. Isso, ele tá chutando vento, hein? Tá dando karate kid no vento. Todas as manobras ele mandou aí. É isso, rapaziada. Tá moscando.
It's hard in this heat all day long in front of all these people. It's hard to make your trick every single time, all the time.
Well, and it's a muscle too, you know.
O Gustavo Ribeiro tá.
Kind of can tune that out, but this is the first time in a year and a half. So, it's been a long time.
Ah, é, eu vi que o Gustavo disparou lá pra cima.
Coming in quick. Whoa.
Cara quebrou isso.
Very difficult trick. Yeah, on that long flat rail.
Well, we were kind of getting psyched when Mickey did the kickflip front board. You know,
Pior que o Luan tem que acertar uma manobra muito cabulosa pra subir agora.
Exactly. All right, Sean Malto. in 11th right now. He needs a 6-4 if he wants to get into 8th place. Oh.
Tá fora.
It's not a trick you usually see Sean bail, neither. It's gotten a really
Tá,
cool
ouch. Ouch, ouch.
And that's the way it goes. Sometimes you get it, and sometimes it's just skateboarding.
But it was great to see him out here.
4.5.
Luan needs a 4.5 to get into 8th place, but what that really means is he needs a heater score if he wants to move up.
Ah, no.
Luan going for that tray flip nose slide. That will be it. That will be it from Luan.
Great to see him out there.
É.
But
Luan ficou fora.
No go.
3 pontinhos atrás do cara.
All right, Felipe Mota, right now in 9th place. He's on the outside. He needs a 3.0 to get in. Can he put it down? Oh, the big spin front board.
Mandou, lançou.
Smart move.
There you see that slow-mo, nice clean big spin, great foot placement. Maintains that control. Due to that, excellent board control on the young man.
Young kid.
5.4
Rubio.
puts him up into 5th place with a 21.5. Oh. We still have 2 more heats ahead.
Cara, eu tô moscando com essa pontuação aí.
Right now, Lucas Rabello in 8th place on the bubble with a 19.8. Felipe Mota.
Não, defesa conta errado, não é isso não.
The score to beat a 24.5 for Gustavo Ribeiro. Oh, this is going to be tough. We still have 2 more heats. We have
Aí se ele fizesse triplo carpado. Aí ele teria que entrar na ginástica, né, o Vini? Olha lá o Nigel, esse aí é o cara cabuloso. É o cara que ganha sempre, só que nas Olimpíadas ele foi mal.
It's something I always enjoy a lot and something I always look forward to a lot. It's not about looking forward to going out there and winning or making money or anything like that. It's just like just being out there and just skating with all the guys and all the homies and seeing the progression grow every single year, and just out there battling with people. It's always such a good time.
Cara boa.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the list of skaters that were going to be in it, I was like, damn, this is a sick list. A lot of street dudes, some dudes you wouldn't expect to be skating a contest, and that's how it was when Street League started. So it's good to see it like that again. It's good to see P-Rod out there again. Thank God the fans are coming back and we're gonna have a crowd out there to hype us up, because it really does change the energy of the contest. And I know it changes, I'm not gonna say it changes the way I skate, but it changes my mood and the way I feel out there and just how the energy is and how hyped up I am. Hopefully we get some good fans to come out here in Salt Lake to hype us up.
I love
Nigel.
these things. I love that he's like a full-on showman. I love that he just gives it every single thing that he's got. Like, legitimately wants the crowd here, wants him getting super pumped up. And I also appreciate that he's super stoked that like P-Rod's out there.
Absolutely, he's a top competitor, always has been.
And now, let's check in with Chris Roberts down there on the course. Chris, who are you hanging out with?
I am hanging out with Mr. Chris Joslin. By the way, I like your name.
I like yours too.
Thank you, appreciate that.
Robert's pretty cool.
Thank you. Just so is Jocelyn.
You know, we're a couple of cool dudes.
I know. Listen, I love that board, nollie back heel, board break. Oh, was it fakie? How is it even, how are you doing a fakie?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, well,
but nollie or fakie, I figured fakie would have a better.
Fakie's the most awkward trick ever. I thought it was an ollie. I apologize.
I didn't have that much confidence in my nollie pop as much as I do my fakie, even though the trick is a little harder. I figured the fakie pop was more guaranteed to get over it.
Whatever works for you, bro. But listen, you broke your board. You set up, did you set up a new one, or did you have another board ready?
Me, Casey, Andrew, and I think another person, we all set up a new board.
I love that. I love that. Because there wasn't that much time.
It wasn't. This is a pretty small heat. I think there's only like 5 or 6 dudes.
I thought I saw you get in a car and go home.
Couldn't do that.
Okay. Listen, hey, congrats on the fakie.
Cara, montaram na hora o skate.
Whatever you want to call it. Appreciate you guys. Listen, Chris Joslin, great name.
Roberts, excellent dude.
Fantastic name.
Thank you.
Back up to you guys in the booth.
I think that should be your shtick, Chris, is you just are always like, hey, tell me a little something you like about me, you know? All right, let's find out who is skating in our next heat. We've still got 2 left, and we are taking only the top 8 to the finals tomorrow. Ooh, it's gonna be saucy.
I
like that.
Yep, it's gonna be saucy.
I hope the rails are sauced up so they slide nicely for tomorrow.
A galera
I mean,
fazendo
the heat
pose.
is a real concern. But enough about that. Let's talk about skaters.
Esse não conheço.
Everyone's favorite.
He's been skating
É o japonês da competição.
There's a bowl behind this, and he was in that bowl for hours.
Before anybody was here. Gnarly skateboarder. Louie Lopez, another
Louie
fan
Lopez.
favorite. Everybody wants to see Louie skate today. Great to put in lines together from Hawthorne, California. One of the nicest dudes in the business. One of the most professional dudes in the business. And one of the gnarliest dudes too.
Olha lá o Kelvin. Esse ganhou prata nas Olimpíadas brasileiras.
Machine. 28 years old from Sao Paulo, Brazil.
São Paulo, Brasil.
Vincent Milou.
Vincent Milou.
From France, 24 years old. Skates regular, great bag of tricks. Great to have him out here all the way
Lá
from
tá todo mundo vacinado já, né, Vini? Faz tempo. Lá é bem mais rápido a vacinação. Já tá liberado.
California, Deshaun has just been flourishing these last few years as a skateboarder.
Cara, não precisa nem usar máscara mais.
Last but not least,
esse aí é um monstro.
No introduction needed. From Laguna Beach, California, the winningest skateboarder in Street League history. And one of the most dominating skateboarders in the industry right now. It'd be great to see him skate.
Lá só não tá uma vacina que não quer, Vini.
I'm so stoked. And this is the first
Vincent
time
Milou
a lot of these
da
skaters
França.
are skating
Cadê os caras do Japão? Cadê o cara que ganhou as
Before we had the
Olimpíadas?
2-5-4 format, now we've got the 1 line, the 4 single tricks, and it's about your top 3 scores. So I'm excited to see how they all fare.
Yeah, this is a heavy heat right here.
Yeah, this whole heat could be there. Nobody is safe.
O cara tá com Jordan.
All right, Shad.
Dropping in. My question is, did he pick his line, or is he just dropping in and doing whatever he feels like doing? Because he can pretty much do it all. Shad's got such an incredible diversity of skills and tricks. He's good on ledges, he's technical, he's good on big stirs, big rails, different street obstacles, proper street skateboarding, great on transition, good in bowls. What else do you want me to say about Shad? He's absolutely destroying it. Nice nollie kickflip. And as you said, he is
Eu vou tomar vacina 8 de setembro. Aí sim, Vini. Tem que tomar mesmo.
Just because he loves skating. How sick is that?
Vamos vacinar logo todo mundo para as coisas voltarem ao normal. Putz, na última manobra.
I blacked out. I lost track of time. I just was like so psyched watching him do his thing. Man, Ashad is just poetry in motion.
Nice slow-mo.
Cara, cheio dos cordão.
Nose grind. Nice little cruise out.
4.5 on that score. If he would have made the switch heel, it would have been much bigger.
Next up, Louie Lopez. Usually excels in the line section. Very consistent, very original combination kind of street skater. Nice frontside ollie disaster.
Ó, fez
One foot for the fun of it. Hurricane.
Olha norte.
Backside nose blunt. How's that? Just to show you, if you want some tranny, I'll just throw it in the middle of gnarly technical street tricks.
Ó.
Big spin.
Cara, tá uma máquina de
We have
manobra.
those combos.
This is literally like the dream run. We got 10 seconds left.
Ah, não, jovem.
Just gets away from him. That's probably going to be it. This last trick probably won't be on the buzz after the buzzer.
Ó.
Shove it.
Man, that was a good looking pop shove it.
For the love of the game, Louie Lopez.
Mandou, lançou. Tô torcendo pro Felipe lá e você, hein? Ah, cara, o... Queria que o Luan fosse pra final, mas ele já tá fora já. É, o Felipe lá, o molequinho, é uma boa. É, não tem mais... Ah, tem o... Ah, não, você tá falando Felipe Gustavo ou Felipe molequinho? Os dois estão dentro. Exemplo, o Felipe e o molequinho. Esse aí tem chance também, ó. Medalhista. O moleque. É, qualquer um dos brasileiros que tiver na final. Tem que ver nessa daí, porque os caras podem ir tirando o pessoal da final. Kelvin anda muito.
Sticking on the offside.
Bora, Kelvin.
Because it is actually pretty warm out and that wax does melt.
And it's a new skate park. We still need to wear this thing in. All the Salt Lake City locals are going to have to do that after the fact, after this weekend. Grind those rails, grind the ledges.
Ele caiu na giradinha, mano. Que vacilo. Ele tava tão confiante que errou na giradinha. Coisinha besta. Esse cara só cai quem? O Kelvin? Não, pô, o Kelvin é o nosso cara que trouxe prata pro Brasil.
Next in, Vincent Milou.
Vincent Milou.
Oh! That's a big kick for front lip to start things off.
Nice kick flip.
Temos umas manobrinhas altas, hein? Esse turno só tá caindo. É, infelizmente ele mandou mal. O Bilu aí tá mandando bem. Ó, espacate. Lançou um espacate.
Man, really strong legs right there to keep him from going into the splits.
Yeah, a hot and cold line.
That was like
o cara fez um espacate ali, doeu.
Sliding right there, just fully flexed.
Very athletic skateboarders. We're all very athletic. We can do.
Se eu faço aquilo ali, Vini, já era. Não levanto mais não também.
We can get away with a lot.
Instala tudo. Ó, tênisinho colorido. Dunking.
Sean to me is like Chris, where if the obstacle's big enough, then he's really gonna excel, right? Like the line section, he's a very consistent skater as well as great at single tricks. But I feel like when the bigger the obstacle, the better the situation.
Não mesmo, kkk.
Nice backside overcross.
Uou.
Rocking the two different colored shoes.
I love that.
Essa manobrinha é muito da hora. Pra sair girando no corrimão e gira.
Like in the 70s, used to wear different colored shoes. Nice.
Caramba, limpou a pista.
But a well-timed outline.
Nossa, se ele acerta ali, ele arregaça, hein?
Putting some good stuff in there.
That nose blunt slide. Nice crooks up to get things going. Excellent that he was able to keep the speed to then nollie off the front of his board into that frontside board slide.
Mandou um paz amor pra galera. Olha lá, esse daí é o...
Right, here we go. 5.8.
Agora é o cara, hein, Vini? Vamos ver se ele vai mandar bem.
And now we bring him up. Najee Houston, 6-time SLS World
6 vezes campeão do mundo.
6 times.
I'm sure there's a lot of skaters and skate fans in
Só
the crowd
6
wanting
vezes
to
só.
see Najee Houston skate in person today. Najee set the Street League standard of invincibility. There's that cab backside lip slide just to start things off. Nice half cab kickflip.
He always throws the half cab flip in, and it's psycho.
Ando tranquilo, ando tranquilo.
That is such. That trick is totally hit or miss.
Olha lá, ele é um robozinho.
One of the monster athletes, kickflip
Ele é muito bom, né?
Nice showing that technical transition skills, throwing that in between his other tricks, like Louie Lopez did. Coming in fakey, good way to get that speed. Stay on the board. Switch Smith.
O cara anda muito, velho. Que isso?
Nice classic move into that cab kickflip.
O cara não erra, ele não erra, velho.
Now that was a lot of tricks, and a lot of really gnarly tricks.
That was a slam.
Nas Olimpíadas ele não conseguiu fazer isso aí, não.
Crowd appreciates.
O cara anda muito, é doido, né?
Skateboarding that Najee just threw at us.
Ninguetes disse a coisa mais legal do skate é ver as pessoas se esborrachar no chão.
Que isso, velho? Fica torcendo os caras caírem. Tá igual nas Olimpíadas, os brasileiros torcendo pelos caras dos outros países caírem. As criancinhas caindo. Esse cara é monge demais, velho.
Yeah, absolutely, and then ended off with a traditional done switch Smith grind,
and then the cab flip. I mean, that was a great line.
7.7.
7.7. That's a pretty high line score overall.
It's a great score. That'll take a little bit of heat off him.
A melhor nota, eu acho, de volta.
Make sure you go to streetleague.com for all the news, schedules, tickets, athlete info, and more. Once again, that's streetleague.com.
Nossa, quase que o cara cai de boca no corrimão. Quero sentado.
Ninguetes disse: ah, vai falar que não é engraçado ver as pessoas caindo no chão igual bosta.
Ah, Vini, é engraçado, mas dependendo, mas coitado dos caras, pô.
Mentally and physically, I kind of used all that downtime as prep time, and just kind of like it allowed me to kind of regroup and just get back on track, like mentally.
É doido, nas quedinhas dessa daí deve machucar demais.
I think the new format is dope. Like I think it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a crazy growth and just pushing people like skating, you know? Like I think it's gonna be crazy stuff happening in the skate.
Dependendo como um cara desse aí cai no corrimão, é perigoso não ter filho mais.
That feeling of just like getting a first place trophy at an SLS is just like it's unreal because there's so much great skateboarding going on, and like it can literally be anybody's game and anybody's day. So it's like to make it through and like get one, it's overall just like a great.
Só shoulder bag.
My motivation for the 2021 championship tour is to just skate as hard as I can. You know what I mean? Keep a good vibe, curated, good energy. You know what I mean? Have fun with the homies, and you know what I mean? Like I said again, leave no doubt.
Falou. Não entendi nada.
We welcome you back, everyone, to Utah, the state of sport. Thank you again to the Utah Sports
É sério, velho. Se o cara cair de ovo no corrimão, dependendo do jeito que pega, já era. Lesiona ali as coisas de um jeito que não consegue mais, não. Se tiver uma pancada muito forte ali, pode ficar estéreo.
Oh!
Going for the blunt slide kickflip.
Tá todo mancando.
Looking like he's limping a little bit.
Yeah, may came down on one of those ankles or feet. Looked like that.
Next in, we got Louie Lopez.
Louie Lopez.
Lou coming in fakey. Knuckle.
Redondinho.
That was a sweet half cab kickflip. There's that visible replay. The cleanly executed half cab kickflip.
Clean
Looking like he did
execute.
it on flat ground. That's how much he did not compress when he landed.
Yeah, that was really perfect. And a 7.5 from the judges. They know that one's tough.
Okay,
Hoffler, looks like he's sizing up the rail a little bit.
2.5. Ó. Caraca.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Nollie 180 to switch feeble.
Back out. Yeah, that's the Uto trick right there.
That's an awkward one. Does it very well.
See where those judges take this one. 7.4.
7.4.
Vincent Milou in next for attempt number 1 in single trick.
Cadê o moleque? Ele é da outra bateria, Vini. Ele já foi. Cada um é de uma bateria. Aí depois vai juntar todo mundo que andou e ver quem tem as 8 melhores pontuações. E aí vai pra final. Aí na final só é os 8 melhores só, de todas essas baterias. Tragou? O molequinho até então, com a pontuação dele, ele tava em quinto.
8.3.
And rightly so. They had a lot going on.
Deshaun Jordan.
Caraca, ele pegou subindo o negócio. O cara veio de baixo pra cima.
It's just so mind-blowing the way he just can go up things like that.
It's just cool to see a guy drop in and just take a completely different approach too, Andrew, right?
Absolutely.
Like I didn't see that coming. He just dropped in, came from somewhere, and just went up.
Olha lá, ele subiu o negócio. O cara vai contra as leis da física. Ele já foi pro final. Não dá pra saber, Vini, quem foi pra final. Tem que todo mundo correr e juntar a pontuação. Aí os 8 que tiverem as maiores pontuações vai pro final, entendeu? Por enquanto ele tá na final. A não ser que os caras comecem a entrar e tirem ele.
Switch heel from board.
Ai, meu pulso.
Looks like he hit that wrist.
Esse pulso dele deve se arrebentar, ele sempre tá usando esse negócio. Faltou pouco pra ele cair certinho. Ele já manchou altas vezes essa mão, hein?
But the board was a little bit behind his body, so he couldn't get on his feet on the board how he wanted to.
All right, Ashad Ware, another one of our monster athletes, went for that front blunt kickflip first, unable to make it. Let's see where he goes.
Esse barulho é do skate batendo no ferro.
He's having a little bit of issue with his knee or his ankle or something's bothering him a little bit. He's finally slowing down after skating for about 6 or 7 hours today.
That is no exaggeration at all. I mean, he was skating 2 hours before we did the women's competition. Yeah. Louie Lopez on course, attempt number 2.
What?
Nose blunt slide, big spin out. That's another one.
Foi pra galera, foi pra galera.
See that trick, just a straight nose slide, but to go over the top of the rail before you get the control to be able to rip it around underneath your feet like that.
E foi pra galera.
Right there.
It just looks so easy for me. I'm stoked to see where they go with the score on that one.
Guedes disse: eu pensei que esse barulho era do meu celular.
Não, pô. É do ferrinho ali, o skate batendo no ferrinho. Aquele ferro mais alto ali que todo mundo tá tentando pular. Kelvin. É o Kelvin. Vamos ver, a 789.
Hoffler.
Deu uma batidinha. Nossa. O que ele fez, velho? Não entendi nada. Isso. Caramba, o que ele fez? Que isso? É doido, o que ele fez ali? 2.5. Cara, tem um orgasmo nele.
That's one of those tricks that nobody else is pulling off, you know? Just a personal opinion.
Que isso, narrador?
Next in, Vincent Malou. Ooh. Looked like maybe he was going to go big spin front blunt.
Yeah, perhaps. He needs to pull out the heaviest things that he's got, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's what he's doing, is just digging deep, going for gold.
To Sean.
Oh, there's that frontside 270. He's got such a good frontside 360 to Sean. One of the people that when he does it, it really doesn't look like he's having a hard time controlling the rotation. Most people have to go high on the ollie before they really turn and rip. He just seems like he's got very good control over his head placement. He just does very smooth rotation.
Very smooth.
That being said, 7.0 for Deshaun.
Deshaun now in 8th place overall. Pushing
Nigel.
Down, but we're going to see a lot of leaderboard shifting. All right, Nigel Houston coming in for attempt number 2 with an uncharacteristic fall.
And there it is.
Oh, he hung on to that.
He did.
Acertou.
He was not going to fall.
Mas não foi limpinho, não.
That dedication.
But there was no sketchy foot placement. There was no toe drag, you know. There's that switch heel front board. Look, but look at his feet though. There was a little foot shift, but not really.
Meu, quantos pontos vai fazer?
The judges will note that that's a go. Let's hope.
He went faster on that one too.
10.4.
7.4.
Judges agreed. Good job, judges.
Now you're sucking up. Just kidding. Next skater, back to the top. We've got
Pensou, analisou e foi. Nossa. Esse cara parece que é bem alto. Normalmente os skatistas são meio baixinhos.
Slipped out of that one a little bit. Didn't quite have the right angle as he was coming out.
Louie right now in 9th place with a 20.4. Trying to go with that.
Tá jogando safe.
Special, the grapefruit grind.
Is that what they call that, the grapefruit grind?
Yeah. The 180 over to switch feeble.
Well, I've never seen anyone do it and then go back fakie. Over the rail. That's such a oh, didn't quite get the truck in though.
No, I can't believe he rolled away from that, honestly.
Yeah. We get the angles on most of it, but that one I couldn't quite see whether the truck locked in. And that's probably not gonna do too much for his score.
No, I mean, in the end, that was just a very dangerous lip slide.
Yeah.
Esse bonezinho da Monster é muito top, muito compro. Também não sei não, Vini. Esses skatistas, eles sempre tem o bonezinho da Monster. O patrocínio da Monster sempre no boné deles. E no skate. Ó, Kelvin. É da hora mesmo. É New Era. O site da New Era deve ter. Não sei se só acha na gringas, eu nunca procurei. Depois eu vou dar uma pesquisada. Acho massa também. Bora lá, Kelvin.
Grind or overcrook the revert look like. Again, that rail's long, and if you don't lock in right at the top, right how you want, you have a hard time pulling it back. You're not going to get away from that. On the smaller rail, sometimes you can get away with squeaking the trick out, but on that long, big rail, you got to be on your board. You got to be on it good.
KKKK, tá rindo o quê, Vini? O Bilu aí não tá no bom dia também.
And it is going to be really tough to try to make anything happen.
Yeah, it's make or break right now. These heats are determining who has the gusto to get into the finals. Going up fakie, going for that fakie tray. That would have been an absolute smoker.
Essa manobra aí é cabulosa, hein?
Currently in 8th place right now. Scary spot.
Lá o Nigel. Nossa senhora, que é isso, Nigel?
Can we call that one a smoker of a trick?
Yeah, I think that was definitely a smoker of a trick right there. That was Ripper. Coming in fakie, half cab in, the backside Smith grind, reverts around.
That was great.
Ousadia e alegria, Nigel.
And by bolts, I mean landing your feet right over the top of your truck bolts on the top of your board. For you people that are watching, maybe
8.3.
Boom, scores in 8-3. Nigel Houston.
Cara, é tão bom no skate que até deu uma cambalhota.
Nigel. Get his contest legs.
Isso aí ele só vai ao de honra, só.
Alright. This is our last attempts. Shadware.
Olha lá, bateu pão. Pão.
Well, if you ever wanted to see him skate and you were here today and you got to watch a shot, do his first line, you'd have been a happy skateboarder.
Well, you could watch him literally all day because he just never stopped. All right, Louie Lopez on course. Oh, no! Unable to get it. That means Louie Lopez is not in that top 8.
Ele ia acertar e ele tava dentro.
And that is
a bummer.
That's upsetting.
E ele vai ter que acertar agora pra ele ir pra final.
Well, he came out with his first line in single tricks to see him not even make the final. The level here is so insanely high.
All right, we've got Kelvin Hoffler in 14th. He has to put this down. He needs a 4-7
Pediu licença.
We know he's going to go for broke. Can he do it?
Foi.
Coming in fakie.
Acertou, miserável. Acertou, miserável.
Half cab, backside over crook to fakie.
You know what I like the way about what he did on this trick right here? He stands up on the backside nose going, watch.
Yeah,
he does.
He makes sure he knows he's locked in it because the last couple of attempts he realized he needs to really lock down on that rail early.
I love those visible replays.
Subiu pra segundo, 8.6. Caraca.
Now he is up in second place. Nigel down into third.
Cara, soma 3 notas do melhor trick. Ou soma tudo?
That is a tall order. We've only seen 1-9 today. Unable to do it. That's going to be it for Vincent Milou out here today.
I like that Vincent went for it. When he knew, I missed my first couple of tricks, I got to go for it. Every single trick's got to count.
Tem que somar umas 4 e mais a linha do cara.
Deshaun coming in hot.
Ó, caiu no mortal.
Unable to put it down, and that is going to be it for Deshaun Jordan. Will not be advancing. All right.
Olha lá, o molequinho caiu pra sétimo já, ô Vini. Se mais 2 entrarem, ele já tá fora.
Well, we know he can do that.
He's in no matter what, which is great. But can he be the top dog? Think he can do it?
I think so. Most certainly. Let's see it.
Coming in switch.
Nossa, o cara é monstro demais, velho. Entrou também. Ah não, ele já tá dentro, na real. Ele já tava dentro, já. É que a volta dele podia fez muito ponto.
And there's that slow-mo, that switch frontside heel flip.
Ele vai pra primeiro. É do primeiro agora.
Such a good catch, though.
Olha lá, primeirinho. 9. Caraca. Caraca, o cara bagaçou, velho. Ah não, eu quero o moleque que o moleque ganhe. Olha lá, ele ficou em 7º, Vini. Eu não sei se tem mais uma bateria.
24.5 and 24.5. Gustavo Rabello, Kelvin Hoffler, second and third place.
Kelvin entrou, tem 3 brasileiros. 3 americanos, português, canadense.
That is a tough cut right there. Unfortunate not seeing Deshaun, Louie Lopez in there, Luan.
Yeah, some incredibly talented guys.
Luanzinho entrou, meu.
Skateboarding, right? Don't always get it. Same with Alec Majerus, a shot. Great to see all those guys out there.
Well, our top dog right now, Nyjah Houston, we're going to check in with him on 10 years of SLS.
E mais uma volta, será? Ó, esse é o Nyjah quando ele tinha, sei lá, uns 15 anos. Ele tinha uns dreadzão. É o cara que foi em primeiro agora. Olha o japonês. Ganhou as Olimpíadas. Letícia Buffoni. Luanzinho de Oliveira. Paul Rodrigues. Shane O'Neill. Ó a Raiz. Mickey Papa tá em 17º lugar. É o Mickey Papa. Cara, acabou as baterias?
We welcome you back to Utah, the state of sport. Thank you so much to the Utah Sports Commission for all
O
of the
cara, ó.
hospitality
Olha que sequência.
welcoming us to this wonderful city.
Brau.
Make sure you download TrueSkate for free today, only on the App Store and Google
Ó,
Play.
True Skate, vamos procurar. Acho que eu já joguei esse jogo. Deixa eu ver se tá de graça mesmo.
Let's toss it down to the third member of our team, Mr. Chris Roberts, who's hanging out.
Ó, tá de graça. Vou baixar aqui.
What's good?
I'm fine.
Era alto mesmo.
Yeah, 7 foot.
Wow.
Doesn't look like it in footage right now.
7 foot. Quanto que será que dá? Eu acho que eu tenho 6 e pouco. 6.2.
Split between skating and basketball with my height.
That would be good. That would be good. Yo, you did good out there, bro.
I did all right. Yeah.
You were
que é
trying tricks out there
7
that you were doing
pés?
first try in practice.
Yeah,
7 pés
you never know
em
how it's gonna go out there. And right before the trick section, I kind of rolled my ankle.
Ela tem 2 metros.
And you tore your shorts.
And I tore
2,13?
my shorts after I rolled my ankle.
After.
Luckily, I didn't roll it as bad as I
doido, né?
thought.
It was a double whammy.
Yeah, but I didn't roll it as bad as I thought. It threw me off at first, and I thought my ankle was fucked up, but it's not.
Caraca, o cara tem mais de 2 metros de altura.
Oh my god.
Hey, good stuff, bro. Good stuff. A shot where, everybody? Let's set it back up to the booth.
I'm so glad he's okay. Ishad Ware, one of the greatest skateboarders of all time.
Tem mais de 2 metros aí.
A gift to skateboarding. All right, we got one more heat left. Who is going to be in our top 8 when this all shakes out? We've got some rippers.
Rippers.
This guy right here, Shane O'Neill.
Tem mais uma bateria. Acho que essa é a última bateria. Esse cara é bom também.
Like Louie, fast, good combos, very technical. Zion Wright.
Esse nome não é estranho. Achei que ele tava assistindo as Olimpíadas, esse cara, hein?
Literally everything.
We got Alex Midler.
Alex Midler.
From Southern California, Los Angeles, 23 years old. Absolute smoking hot ripper.
Eu tenho 6.1, 6,1 pés, o cara tem 7.
He is just one of the most. He does the most difficult tricks.
O Dux, eu vi alguns minutos atrás. Street League masculino e feminino. Você viu a final já, o Dux? Não vai dar spoiler pra nós, hein? Essa aí é as preliminares. Afinal, a gente vai assistir amanhã. Pô, o Rodrigues vai correr, né? BBB? Como assim BBB, eu vim? Tô entendendo. BBB, o que é BBB? Ô Dux, vai deixando seu follow já pra ajudar nós, pô. Relaxa, não tem por que eu dar spoiler. Suave, ô Dux. Tamo junto. É, sem spoilers. Sem spoilers. Shane é monstro. Ele sempre mandou as manobrinhas de Shogut. Ele anda na moralzinha. Diz que ele aprendeu. Ele demorou um tempão pra aprender a mandar um olho. Ele começou a andar de skate. Ele manda só as manobrinhas técnicas só. Olha lá, ó. Não, velho, não cai.
Shane's a guy that skates at such a moderate speed, where he's always traveling at the same speed, which is when he does it,
na base. O cara falou e eu falei B. Mas ficou BBB, pô. Eu também skatista. Cara, eu ando bem. Tô bem ruim, falar a verdade. Eu gosto de andar, eu gosto de skate, mas eu não ando muito e também não sou muito bom, não. Máximo um chuvitezinho, um olhozinho. Manobrinha bem iniciante mesmo. Você anda ou não? É o brabo?
Zion coming out of Florida. Nice nose blunt slide. As you said, Andrew, he's deadly on the bigger tranny and everything as well. So it's incredible to see the diversity of a guy that's able to, you know,
ando sempre que dá.
in a big bowl contest.
Mas manda bem ou não?
With the best street skateboarders in the world.
It's really unique.
That's the way to put it. It is. It truly is.
And it's cool because I think that's a really good sign of
Skate é seu esporte, então. É de onde, mano? Falei pra nós.
Like half pipe, vert, bowls.
The disciplines are growing.
Yeah, it's no longer about that. Now it's like, oh, I'm a skateboarder. I skate everything, and that's the way in my personal.
Se é do Oaks porque se ele cair a torcicolo vem porque o Leo é velho.
Hernia de disco, velho, a torcicolo não. Depende do ponto de vista. Manobra de solo eu sou bom, ao menos sei as básicas em cada posição. Você manda tudo de switch, de fake, de nole. Pô, saber mandar as manobrinhas de solo já dá pra tirar uma onda, né? E Corrimão, caixotes, paradas, eu sou 0 também. É só saber as manobrinhas na base, só sol. Flipinho, chute, tá bom demais.
Nose grind transfer back. I love that. That was a nice way to utilize the course. Yeah, or not transfer, I guess.
Você já jogou esse jogo de skate que tem aí? Skate XL? Que as manobrinhas é Skater XL. As manobrinhas é como se estivesse chutando as manobras mesmo. Digo flip, heel flip em base, fake, switch no olho. Pode crer. Tá bom demais. E velho, switch pra mim é sem condições. Sem condições, meu amiguinho. Você é de onde?
5.5 for Alex Midler on that line. Next in, Mark Suchu. So stoked.
He's always exciting to watch, isn't he, right? Like in the contest format, because you just don't know what kind of combos he's going to go
Tô de BH. Ah, pode crer. Cidade. Cidade. Viajei. De Belo Horizonte. Belo Horizonte. Cidade. Então, por que ele não foi, velho? Por que o Yuto não tá? Não tem nenhum japonês aí. Eu não sei no feminino, mas no masculino não tem nenhum japonês, né? Porque o Kelvin tá aí. O cara que foi em terceiro também nas Olimpíadas não tá aí também. É o Ethan, não é? O Léo não consegue fazer nenhum flip direito. Você nem sabe o que é flip, Vini. O que você tá falando, Vini? Caleta boquita, cabrones. O Ethan tá aí, sim? Ethan. Eu achava que o Paul Rodrigues tinha se aposentado. Eu nunca mais tinha ouvido falar dele. Tem aquele salário que ele tá de volta aí, né? He's back. Eu lembro de ver ele andando. Já tive um tênis fake dele. Era da hora. Mandava bem. Quer dizer, manda bem, né? Pelo que a gente tá vendo.
Skating both ways. That was a switch frontside blunt slide. And Paul really was, you know, one of the modern.
Caraca, cara, ele anda na moralzinha demais.
After the first major pioneer, Mark Gonzalez, Salman Agar.
Ele não tá usando mais boné. Eu lembro que ele fazia o ritual dele de ficar passando boné assim. Até falei mais cedo na live. Ele ficava passando boné assim na cara e colocava.
Comes out a little loosey-goosey. That makes it all that more fun to watch.
I just love the face he made. He's like, that works.
Aí sim. Sei sim. Firme e forte.
So right now the average score for first place, for 8th place, sorry, is a 7.1. Scores in 5.4.
O Rodrigues, o monstro, o mítico.
Score on the board.
Vocês viram o game do Luan?
That's right. It is a score on the board.
O que ele ganhou? Mano, eu não lembro se eu vi esse que ele ganhou. Eu lembro que eu vi o do Barracks dele. Eu acho que eu vi um que ele não ganha, mas que ele vai longe também. Eu não... Acho que aquele ganhou eu não cheguei a ver, eu não tô lembrado agora. Eu sei que ele ganhou um Barracks, né, o Luan. O Luan marreta demais, aí você tá doido. Tá tendo um novo BTB edição 12. Tá tendo? Tá rolando? O Luan tá dentro? Ah, mas eu gosto demais ver o Luan andando. A pena que nesse campeonato aí ele não conseguiu mandar bem. Ele tá participando. Qual edição que ele ganhou? canal sobre skate não fez mais o Slides and Grinds, né? Eu não acompanhei mais. Na verdade, eu parei de acompanhar skate há um tempo. Acho que ele tinha ganhado, era edição 9, por aí. Pode crer. Eu baixei esse jogo. Não lembro. É Dux que fala? Deixa o followzinho aí pra nós, pô. Pra ajudar. Ó o Shane. Nossa. Parecia muito que ele ia errar. Foi muito devagar esse flip que ele mandou. O que aconteceu, velho? O flip dele foi muito atrasado, olha isso. Olha lá, ele não desistiu. Caraca, que flipzão. Valeu, valeu. Valeu, valeu, o Dux. Tamo junto. Ele ia cair de Primo. Ele deu muita sorte. Então, velho, se ele cai de... Primo é quando cai de... O skate de pé, assim, né? Nossa, o cara... Eita, pega! Cara, ousado, hein? Ele ia arrebentar o pé ali, mano. Você é louco se ele cai de Primo ali. O cara é brabo, o cara é brabo. Nossa, o cara pegou o corrimão inteiro. Mano, ele podia muito acertar dessa manobra.
Let's see where Alex is gearing up.
Alex. Alex Midler.
Midler on the top of the quarter pipe.
Já passou, já. Felipe Mota já foi, já. O molequinho, né? Já foi. Ele foi na bateria antepenúltima dessa. Aquele molequinho, eu não sabia que tinha um molequinho brasileiro, velho. Da hora. O moleque tem 14 anos. Nossa, tu vê que tem uns molequinhos novos assim, indo pros campeonatos grandes. Pô, são altas baterias que tem, né?
Always going to get extra points when you rip that one back fakie just because the awkwardness of spinning your body, total blindside. See the way he keeps his head forward and then it's forced.
O cara chutou o skate no câmera.
Keep those shoulders.
That's right. Control that head back, that head weight and the shoulder weight and the balance.
Scores in 7.3.
Ô, Dux, tira uma dúvida aí. É a soma de todos os pontos que os caras fazem aí? Tipo assim, a line mais as 4 tricks, soma tudo? Ou tipo, soma só 3 tricks? Nossa.
Got the flick, just got a little bit of wheel bite. Came a little bit on his heel side. Looking good out there though, Cole.
Então se o cara acertar tudo, soma tudo.
Shane O'Neill, attempt number 2. He got that 4.3 for the wildest.
Pode crer. Então se o cara acertar as 4, soma as 4. Ah, mano, às vezes não é melhor o cara mandar umas manobrinhas mais de boa pra só somar ponto? Às vezes queria mandar um monte de cabuloso. Mas na final é diferente, né? Tipo assim, uns 3, eles têm... Nossa, ele mandou. Caraca, o cara mandou muito. Pega, tipo, 3 pontos, né? Da best trick, são 5 vezes, não são? Caraca, ó, o cara mandou. Bom demais.
Rip out at the end. That requires so much balance and control. 7.3 for Zion Wright. Good score.
Good score.
Next up, Alex Midler. For attempt number 2.
Mandou. Essa manobra aí geral manda, né? Geral não, mas sempre tem.
Now the judges have seen that trick quite a bit today, right?
Well, no, not nollie. They've
not
seen
nollie.
It
it's all been mostly fakey, right? So that one's going to go up a notch. He did it very well too.
Super well.
Nice little 50-50 right after.
7.9, good score. Midler still in the game. All right, Mark Suchu in for attempt number 2. Oh, man.
Perdi a manobra.
That was perfect. You could see that he was going to front 180 out of that thing when he locked into the rail with those shoulders.
Absolutely. The simple tricks that you look at and you go, well, maybe that's not as hard as some of the spinny and flippy tricks we're seeing.
Não repetiu? Ah, vai repetir.
Some of the basics sometimes can be really awkward, and this was that. Lowish rail to get into, really high on the end. A lot of room for error on that kind of trick.
8-0, look at that. Judges reward.
Mandou 8ão. Ei, tu vai ver a versão feminina também? Hoje eu vou ver só a masculina, o Dux. E amanhã eu vou ver.
Os caras de lá são muito bons.
Os caras de lá são muito bons. Que os caras de lá? E amanhã eu vou ver o final do masculino. O feminino eu não sei se a galera curtir. Eu posso ver o feminino também. Eu já tive um spoiler já de quem ganhou. Eu entrei no Instagram e eu vi. É que skate, tipo assim, é uma coisa que eu resolvi ver. Eu vi que tava tendo campeonato. E aí eu falei, vou assistir em live com o pessoal. Não sei se vão curtir e tal. E a ideia era fazer ao vivo, né? Durante a transmissão. Só que eu achei que ontem era quinta-feira. Ia ser hoje, sexta. Mas aí não era, né? Aí eu perdi. Ela foi muito consistente. Então, velho, eu vi umas highlights dela. As manobras, eu vi que ela mandou muito, velho.
Going for the kickflip backside tail slide. On the rail. It's nice to see him not trying the same tricks back to back like.
Isso vai ser igual o Naid. Começar ganhando desde novinha até ficar mais velho.
All right, Midler coming in for attempt number 3. Alex is right now in 18th place, needs a 7.8 to get himself up into 8th.
Ele mandou com o pé só. Mano, essa bateria aí tá cabulosa, hein? O que foi isso? Ele mandou com o pé. Ele mandou com o pé.
Guedes disse se eu tivesse nessa competição eu já tava todo quebrado e
ele tirou um pé.
7.9 on that last one. Where are the judges going to go? And an 8.7. Yes, Midler now up in 7th.
Mano, não entendi, ele tirou o pezinho mesmo.
Down in 9th and Felipe Mota on the bubble in 8th place.
That's how fast it switches around right now.
Se eu tivesse nessa competição, eu já tava todo quebrado. É, Vini. Aí a gente que é abestado, qualquer quedinha dessa aí já era. Torce, quebra. Mas esses caras já caíram muito já e continuam caindo pra conseguir chegar nesse nível. Tem que aprender a cair, pra não se quebrar tanto. Ó, o Paul Rodrigues. Tá com 2 zeros o Paul Rodrigues. Foda. Ah, não. Mãozinha no chão. Não vai pra final.
That's gonna take away
Já era, GG.
That was a classic Paul Rodriguez switch backside kickflip. Look at the dip on the flick, I love it.
Caramba, velho,
I love the
pouquinho.
way he always lands towards the front on a backside 180 when he's going switch like that. It's cool.
4.5.
Still looking good out there, Paulo. Looking good on this board.
All right, Shane O'Neill needs an 8
Shane.
to get into 8th place.
É, Shane tá fora também.
Really freaking it up out there. Big flip.
Merda, hein? Você assistiu pelo... Você assistiu pelo YouTube também, ou Dux?
Shane O'Neill.
Por que será que eles não transmitiram em HD e Full HD pelo YouTube? F Shane. Pior, velho. Pior que Shane, eu gosto dele, velho.
He is not going to be able to get in there. This one's for the crowd.
É, F pra esse cara aí também. Foi de base.
Stoked he's in Street League.
Great to see him trying all those technical rail tricks, all those street combos, or you think of street combos. Shows the diversity.
Não sei também, sei que a versão feminina tava com uma qualidade muito boa. Então, velho, não sei. Ah, você assistiu o masculino? Ah, você falou que assistiu o masculino e feminino. Mano, aqui só tá, tipo assim, a melhor qualidade que tem é 360p. Não sei porquê, espero que a final dê pra ver em Full HD. Pra vocês em telinha pequena tá bom ainda de ver, né? O meu que tá com a tela grande aqui, tá zoadaço, tá tudo pixelado. E o bonezinho sempre voando, essa é a magia. Essa é a magia, o boné voa, a manobra sai. Se não caiu o bonezinho, a manobra não sai. Ele mandou. Maçando. 8.2. Caraca.
Yep, you gotta bring it out
one
today.
trick, man, it can change everything. Mark Suciu, he needs this one trick to change everything right now. He needs a 6-3 for 8th place. No, he does not do it. That means Mark Suciu will not be moving on to finals. And my heart is a little broken.
Yeah, no, it would have been great to see him in the final. Just his different bag of tricks that he brings.
Ninguetes disse esse Alex é brabo, hein?
Alex Midler. Ah, Reyes ali. O Rodrigues já tá fora, né? Essa é só pra galera, só. Caiu em câmera lenta. Tem uns caras que parecem que andam em câmera lenta. Tipo, assim, tem uns movimentos muito... Eles saem em slow. Felipe tá lá. O molequinho tá lá, ouvindo. Essa é a última chance dele. P-Rod. O Rodrigues. Situações do P-Rod. Olha lá, olha lá, Vini. O Felipe ficou em 8º. É igual vocês. Eu não caio em câmera lenta, não. Eu caio me quebrando. Acabou? Acabou. Vini, falei pra você, velho. O molequinho tinha chance de sair fora, velho. Ele ficou em 8º. Se mais um entra ali, ele sai fora. Ficou nas últimas das últimas. Caraca, velho. O molequinho ficou nas últimas. Acabou. Ô, louco, vai dar 3 horas de live já. Devia ter visto o Lucas Rabello. Então, velho, eu assisti ele no canal sobre skate quando ele começou. Acabou, aleluia. Achei que você tava falando aleluia que acabou o campeonato ali. E ele não saiu. Ainda bem, velho. Molequinho, da hora, é da hora ver uns moleque novo correndo assim no final. Ô, rapaziada, seguinte. Eu vou finalizar, mas vou pedir pra vocês não saírem, que eu preciso completar as metas lá do Streamholics. E aí eu vou fazer uma raid, beleza? Aí fica aí só pra raid só. Mas se vocês quiserem dar um salve no maninho, ó. Só deixa eu achar um cara pra dar raid aqui da plataforma. Você já sabe, né? O mesmo lenga-lenga de sempre. Aí amanhã a gente assiste a final. Amanhã a gente assiste a final. Fechou, meus queridos? Pera aí, deixa eu procurar alguém aqui pra dar raid. Tem que ser da plataforma. Léo Belotex. Mais ao vivo. Nogueira tá lá. Vou mandar vocês pro Nogueira. Nogueira é gente boa. Aleluia. Tá bom, fechou. Tamo junto, Vini. S2 barra raid. Valeu aí quem ficou até agora.
Tem gente que não viaja por
causa dos preços das... Quem ficou me aguentando até agora. Muito obrigadito. E valeu aí o Dux pelo follow e por ficar aí com nós também. Agora no finalzinho, beleza? Tamo junto, hein, rapaziada. Vou esperar o time aqui do 3, go. Falou, rapaziada. Um abraço, hein.